my first time being on a stream or recording since the wedding. So.
Oh really? Oh, we feel so special.
Yeah.
Yay. Shut up, Mike. You're ruining
Hey,
it.
everybody, welcome back.
Wait, real fast. I want to know the one thing that nobody tells you about your wedding day.
That every day leading up to it, you wish you eloped. Then at the end of your wedding day, you're like, this was so worth it.
Aw.
Oh my
Like,
goodness, that
We
was
told
really
everyone
sweet.
like, don't ever go through this. But the wedding day was so good. It was so good.
Good.
That's
Awesome,
funny.
man.
I should clip that and send it to my little brother.
There you go.
Mike even tweeted and congratulated me that day and told me we'd all get lightsabers. As
No, my good
Oh
sir.
yeah, I actually did some tweet about that. I did.
Nice,
Ah.
smooth. That was good.
It was a really good congratulatory thing. I thank you,
Right.
Mike, and I appreciate
You're
you
welcome.
sharing.
Everybody
it
can
with
see
us.
though.
What I
Oh, there you
didn't
go.
what I didn't tell you was that it was a model of a lightsaber that is sold on the streets of this as just like memorabilia. So it's like plastic, you know what I mean?
Mike, are you really reneging like that?
I never gave it in the first place, so
This is awful.
I know. I'm the worst DM that there is. More
We'll
or
try
less.
to have fun now.
We'll try.
We'll try.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been 2 weeks since the last episode here on the Lost Initiative main campaign. However, there was a dark side campaign that rolled last week with Wade and Maggie. So if you missed that, that is up on the YouTube channel. Or if you're a sub, you can watch the VOD here on the channel. I'm told it went fantastically.
It was so fun.
As a DM, it was fun to watch a little bit of it, not spoil myself, just because you know the world, it's all the same world, so that interlinking little stuff is enjoyable to watch.
Are
But
you ever gonna have it where like we're in the world where we see our other characters in the world somewhere? Or
I
like...
mean, if that does happen, it will never be an engagement of any type. Like you'll never talk to one another because that would make it messy and problematic.
That'd be really fun.
You'd have to like play two characters at once. It'd be weird.
Yeah.
I literally did that. I
I had
literally.
so much fun.
I was gonna say that this morning, when I was doing my Mass Effect game, we had one of the PC's characters from the prior season was an NPC this season, but I couldn't have them like talking, so I was talking as that character. It's like I hope I'm representing the character well, you know. But no,
Oh, yeah, I'm so sad that Doxy couldn't make it because like her character's adorbs.
I'm pretty excited
Little
about
tiny
her.
murder hobo.
But I got like the best of the best modem and router, so hopefully that's the end of my
Cross our
internet
fingers.
issues for now, at least.
we'll see. We'll see. We hope.
Yeah.
Well, let's kind of just dive into where we left off, as we did leave on a bit of a cliffhanger. One that I was excited to revisit, and I'm excited to see what actions are taken by the party and what people decide to do. So,
Where did we leave off?
as a quick
God.
recap.
Oh, I remember now. It all came flooding back.
As a quick recap, you all found yourself on a planet that you were promised there would be at least work, a job. And over some time, you did find a job very quickly, and basically the job was this man who had tracked down one of his mother's old family droids to this planet. It was his mother's dying wish that when she died, her droids had their restraining bolts removed, and they were basically given free will to do with as they want. However, very, very shortly thereafter, after the mother's death and after their restraining bolts were removed, one of the droids was kidnapped and taken away. The son of that particular person has kind of been spending his time and his money tracking this droid down, and eventually found it on this planet and hired these 4 people to help him in the rescue of this particular droid. The importance of this droid and why it's important to his mother and all this other stuff, he's kind of not really aware of. He doesn't really know, other than it was just important to her, and he promised he'd make sure that he at least kept an eye on them and made sure that they would lead happy lives, quote unquote. Eventually, they did find the droid in this kind of local crime gang that's not really a big player, but it seems to be big enough at the very least on this planet to have a small little base of 2 warehouses to themselves. Cora charmed her way into the pants of the leader of this particular...
And his heart.
And his heart. And found out a good chunk of information. Some pastimes, the droid was kind of right there, and...
a good chunk.
You learned you learned about the security systems, all kinds of stuff. And you did learn that there was supposed to be a deal going down the next morning with a buyer for that particular droid. In a scramble, finding this out, Siam, Kyle, and Tara made their way to this camp in the middle of the night. However, with some good perception checks. They heard some rustling. Kyle went to go check it out, and he found 4 people here also at the same time. As they watched, they saw them go in. They heard some fighting, very short, maybe like a couple of seconds, and realized that this is the person that was here, supposed to go for the droid in the morning to make this deal. They're here now for some reason, and they kind of left it a standoff. Now, Cora tried to sneak the droid out quietly, failed her stealth check, and the big reveal at the end there was that the leader, at the very least, of this group of people seemed to be a Force user of some sort. As Cora did try and leave, her body got frozen stuck solid, and then she got thrown back a few feet to hit a wall and collapse onto the bed that she was just on not too long ago.
And then she made it out safely with the droid.
Yes, that is correct. And that's actually
all of the light points. We have so many.
And that is where we actually left off.
No, I was going in to attack him.
Is that where we left off? I don't think so.
Yes.
I think there was conversation happening
in the doorway, I think.
Yeah, I think you guys were walking into the door. There was a little bit of conversation, and then I was like, and we'll stop there, and then we'll pick it up here. So before we do anything, before I hear what happens, we have to do what we always do, which is the figure out what the Force and the pool is. So.
Oh, Mike, last week it was very interesting.
Well, was it? How did you guys? What was the Force pool
A
for you?
whopping 1-1.
Oh boy!
We don't even use them the entire game.
All right.
Think
All right.
in my pool.
Good start. Good start. Good start.
my
Good start.
No!
Here we go again. We're back at it.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? We can't start fighting on
We've
Nick.
had 1 week out of 7 now where we've had light side points, I think.
We had one light side point.
Cool.
I was really hoping.
All right.
Great. Epic boss fight. Let's hand him all the cards.
I need another throat lozenge.
Okay, so we have one person.
They said we can't roll light side points because we're all evil.
Yeah.
I'm not evil. I'm against you. I'm evil.
I'm just a derpy robe. I was
Okay.
born this way.
Kyle talked Terra and Siam into torturing a man not that long ago. I don't think that
Whoa.
you're innocent over there.
Whoa.
You did.
I did not. I said investigate, and you went torture, stabby, dead. And I was like, what?
It was time sensitive, and you asked Siam and Terra. You knew what
I'm
you
a
were asking.
combat droid, specifically bred to like
Same,
murder Jedi.
Just saying.
Our conscience was literally pants down in a warehouse. It was just evil that you were surrounded in at that moment.
I said the character's name should be Wade.
I am a good man. I'm a married man. You can't be accused of stuff anymore, Scott.
That's funny. Cool. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for the boost, everybody.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So, the scene in which we open is a rather nude Ren Ordo standing before this man who has a cloak over himself and has 3 little dudes hanging around him. We have a dead body on the ground of one of Ren Ordo's men as they basically opened fire as soon as these guys made their way in. Clearly didn't work out so well, and everybody seemed to calm down after that once Ren got out of the bed and started talking to this guy. And they started talking to one another, and it was made clear that this is the guy who's here for the droid. And Ren said, I thought the deal was tomorrow. And this man basically said back that the timeline has been adjusted, and he's here for the droid now. That's where everything was left off. To the 4 of you, before I continue role-playing with myself, is there anything that the 4 of you want to say or do you want to let this conversation continue naturally?
Cora would, as soon as she could move, start getting her clothes on because she knows a fight's coming.
We
I'm
just
going to attack.
precursed like the sex thing with role playing with myself, Mike. That wasn't.
As soon as I am able to engage, I am going to attack said Jedi-looking man.
Sure. So if
Force
you don't
user.
want to give it any chance, everybody's going to need to roll initiative, please.
I'm down with hiding.
If we're going into combat, everybody roll initiative, please. Go
All
for it.
right, we're starting this one off strong.
Don't forget to highlight your mini.
We weren't in combat or anything before this, were we?
Nope. But
Okay.
they were.
Vigilance or cool?
If that, I'm gonna leave that up to you because Terra's making the first move.
Totally vigilance.
But they're prepared. They're already
I
prepped
think
for
we don't know
combat.
what we're walking into yet, so if she's gonna go in and attack, I'm gonna say vigilance for me too. Oh heck yeah!
Oh fuck me! I did everything as NPC.
I guess I have to do cool but I'm not really prepared.
What is that?
That's cheating, and I say shenanigans. You're fired, Mike.
Well,
you
I rolled it
consider-
all as PCs and not NPCs. That was my mistake.
Would you consider prepared, even if I'm not like?
You're prepared. I'd say you're prepared because you're going. If you're moving in, you're
All right.
prepared.
I wasn't sure what I would roll. 'cause I was like- 'cause
Hang on.
technically
I am
don't
going
really
to.
roll
I'm going
this-
to delete everything but 4, and I will redo the 4 manually because
Also, how are my wounds and strain looking right
where
now?
you
Are
left
they-
them. Where you left them.
Okay.
We have a 2.
Oh, my glass tastes weird.
Siam
weird, Maggie.
1,
So
No.
2.
is it too much soap in the
Maybe it's like that. But
film?
normally the glass doesn't taste so weird. It just tastes weird.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna drink it anymore.
I can't remember what I spent experience points on last time.
I didn't spend any points. I only have
Well,
6.
rolled
Oh, I have
4.
13.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
4,
what did
2,
I
1, 1.
do?
Okay, cool.
I should have
Yeah,
spent it on
18.
something. I didn't.
I don't think I spent any.
Okay, 1.
Oh,
I
but wait.
totally did.
It's because
I
I'm
just don't
saving it.
remember
I
what.
forgot.
There
Because the
we
next
go.
thing is 15 points or something.
Since you missed last stream, you don't get experience there, Doxy. I
I
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm totally just kidding.
think we only got like 6 XP or 3 years.
We'll hook you up before the next one. Don't worry.
I was talking about my chorus stuff anyway. Scott.
Yeah.
That's okay. I put this in chat for you. Okay, there, Doxy.
What did you put in?
Wait, shit.
Why is she roll? Oh wow, he rolled incredibly well.
Twitch chat.
Okay.
Oh.
If I knock myself out, I can take enough strain to. No, I can't. I can only take like 2.
You put inspired.
That's really good.
I'll just.
It's
I'll knock
pretty good
myself
because
out
every
so
time
we
she
can-
tries to inspire everybody, she just gains
know,
stress
I don't-
herself.
I don't even try. I don't even
First
try
stream,
to
sorry, I'm
like
thinking
say
of, like-
something.
Boost
cool or
inspiring
fitting
rhetoric? Is that
anymore.
what you did last time?
I boosted leadership. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's the same thing, right? 'Cause it's
Yeah,
based
yeah.
on-
Yeah.
hmm
Leadership will help with inspiring rhetoric.
So I imagine what ends up
Magic.
happening and how this goes down because of the way initiative rolls down is what happens is the 3 of you walk in while Cora's getting her clothing on, and we'll say she finishes getting her gear on before a combat
Oh, now
breaks
you're
out.
just like me.
And he takes note. He looks to you because he was was speaking to the 3 of you at one point from last session, from my memory. And Terra more or less makes an aggressive maneuver with her weapon. Looks like she's going to step to attack. And before she has a chance, he actually preemptively moves in for an attack, taking out an electro staff that was on his back, pulling it, and then
Of course, it's an
Sorry.
electro staff because that's what I wanted.
well, it's not going to be a lightsaber. That's for damn
If
sure.
we kill him, we get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Let's murderize him.
Oh yeah, that's
My
right.
electro staff.
Listen. You just need to disarm him, okay, Maggie? Just disarm him.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I know what you're talking about.
You're definitely going first unless you want us to try to get you advantage or something. Other than that, I want you to go first, Maggie, unless you don't want me.
Yeah, is it a PC? I think it's NPCs.
no,
Two
it's-
NPCs first.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
had
we
like
get to
30
kill ya.
dice they got to roll to our like 2.
No, they rolled 1 more than you. Because the way the nemesises
They
work,
have 5 green dice. Home, brah.
Yeah. Yeah,
5 green dice in their cool. Yes, in their cool skill. That is multiple different rolls.
Well, what was
however.
their vigilance? Were they expecting us?
They were expecting combat at the very least. Regardless, moves forward to just goes to engage Maggie immediately, as she clearly makes a move first to do so. So he's going to make a swing at her, and he's actually going to use a dark side point. There you go, guys, to upgrade his attack roll
Okay.
on him.
It's too early for this. Y'all need to drink.
We'll combat immediately. We'll go ahead and upgrade here, and we'll roll weaponry here. What the fuck happened there?
Sangria.
Oh, looks like you missed. You
Not
missed.
only did you miss, you gained 3 cumbersome.
What the
Yeah.
hell? Oh, let me just do this. I think I know why.
Damn it.
Aha! There we go.
What the bananas? What the fuck is that?
That's wrong. You fucked that up, and I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
4
Okay.
yellows and a green?
He rolls with 4 yellows and a green. That is
I'm just
correct.
happy he was rolling against 3 purple for an engaged attack.
Oh yeah, that he's rolling against 3 purples on purpose. Actually, he's using an ability that ups his difficulty. So for the rest of the combat, however, Maggie, anytime you move, you suffer a strain. So what ends up happening is he dashes forward, his electro staff extends and crackles, and with a sweeping attack, just cracks you on the side, and electricity just discharges through your body, and causes you immediate pain. Now for his damage, he does 4, 5, 6, plus he's gonna crit. The strain ignores soak, so that doesn't get soaked. It just goes right to your strain. And then for this, he is going to deal 4, 5, 6, and then I got to roll a critical strike on you. Well, actually, you roll your critical strike on your character sheet. So what's your soak? Your soak is 6?
Cora?
6.
So you take no physical damage right there, but you still take a crit.
How much do I take? Just the crit?
Yes, you're just going to take the crit.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my crit.
Cannot voluntarily suffer strain to activate abilities or gain additional maneuvers until the end of the encounter.
Oh, that's cool.
That
Okay.
sucks, but whatever.
Yeah.
I guess.
But anytime you move, you now suffer strain from here on out.
Does that mean moving would voluntarily cause her to suffer strain? Or
Correct.
Is
She won't. It's not voluntary. If she moves, she involuntarily suffers strain.
that not... Okay, so that doesn't. So she can still move. Okay.
She can still move. She'll just suffer strain every time she does.
Who cares? We've got Cora.
Yep. All right. Cool. So then there's the other folk.
Wait a second. Why does it say previous criticals 8?
Where? Oh, do you
They
have
rolled a
criticals already?
1.
Yeah. What the hell? What happened? Why is it saying 8 times 10 on your? Does you have
Yeah, you
8
did roll
criticals
a 1.
racked up on your character sheet?
It doesn't say that on my character sheet.
You critically failed, so he should take the critical hit.
You rolled a
Also-
1.
So I have something, and I'm not sure how this works. I have heroic fortitude. I may spend 1 destiny point to ignore effects of critical injuries on brawn or agility checks until the end of the encounter.
That doesn't apply to this.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know how that worked.
I
But-
wonder
but-
if it's doing does she have her skills laid out, and that when she rolls critical, she's adding her bonuses to her skills?
Well, when you pressed critical, you pressed it on her character.
I
sheet,
didn't
right?
press anything.
I
She
did.
pressed
I
it.
pressed it on my character sheet.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was otherwise clear, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just for
Isn't it what-
shits and giggles, can you press that one more time and see what happens?
Yeah. Sure. Let me roll it again.
Now it's
Nice.
saying
See how
things
it
back.
has a ticker there.
Yeah, yeah. Do you have
Yeah.
a heal? Like heal your critical?
How do I heal
There
my
should be
critical-
a under your
Like
critical
that, yeah.
wounds, just hit heal.
under critical wounds?
Yeah, you press it's you see where it says winded and it says 81 to 85. It shows the 2 purple dice. Underneath that it says effect on or off. Underneath that it says heal.
Which page of our character sheet do we see critical stuff?
I do not
There's
see.
a tab that says critical injuries.
Oh, critical.
I'm on critical injuries tab, but I don't see a heal.
Oh, you don't? Is that because you're a PC and not the DM?
Oh, do I have to do it on your character sheet for you? That makes no
Maybe,
sense.
but that's frightening because if we've just been deleting them instead of healing them, maybe that's why the ticker is built up. And how do we get rid of the built up ones?
All right, I healed it.
I rolled a 1 though, so whatever the 1 is
Off
on
top
the
of my
sheet.
head, I'm not
So
entirely
you
sure.
apply the critical number. So I can do that for you right now. Bam, add critical number 1. Minor nick, suffer 1 strain.
Okay, so you suffer a strain.
But it still says previous criticals 9.
It
Is that
does?
a permanent? Is that a permanent ticker? Like, is that a ticker that doesn't reset?
I don't see this. Previous things 9. Oh yeah, 9 times
Unchat.
10.
Right?
Can you heal? Can you go on my sheet and heal?
I did.
Go
I
to-
actually healed it, and then it went away. Let me take a look at something on my end. No, that's not where it's gonna be.
Because I think we've just been deleting them instead of healing.
I have
them.
been deleting them.
Yeah, and that might have caused an issue. That I
Oh,
don't
so they're
know.
like hidden, but they're
Yeah.
still there.
I'm just wondering. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check under Maggie. I'm gonna fill out your character sheet for a second.
Yeah.
While we continue on, unless you need a roll, in which case I'll stop. Okay.
Yeah, so I just take 1 strain, and then okay, let me look at one thing on my sheet.
Please go ahead. Go ahead. I can even try to find it on mine so I can get back to you.
Damn, the things that I put my points in would have. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Go ahead, Mathis.
Okay, I can go. All right. One of the people
You
who's
can
in,
look at my sheet now, Doug.
Oh,
Thank you.
also something important that maybe Doxy doesn't know and chat might not know because we've been playing it wrong. So, weapons and the way things work. If a pistol says short range, it means you can only shoot the pistol up to short range. If you move to medium range, it no longer will hit. It just won't hit. You have to fire in short range. We've been doing it in a way where if you go to medium or long, you just get upgraded difficulty. That's not how it works. So if you have a pistol and it says short range, that's it. Short range is as far as you can shoot with something.
Sorry, we figured this out last few weeks ago.
Yeah. It's all good. Again, it's all part of it.
Okay, Maggie, you should be good in 2 seconds. I'm about to finish that.
Okay.
Finish fixing that.
And I'm gonna take a shot. This next shot is gonna be shot at Siam.
Well, I'm definitely behind 2 types of cover that are impenetrable.
Of course.
Yeah, one is called marriage.
Mhm.
All right, Maggie, you're all
Yeah.
set. That was
I think Fox would like wreck somebody.
Oh, knock yourself out, a-hole.
Yep, he misses. Also, it shouldn't
Is
have
that
been.
what Siam says?
Knock yourself out,
What
asshole.
am I doing? I'm just drawing.
Okay.
Why are you cutting through Siam?
Sorry. Accidental.
All right. So the other one pulls his blaster as he sees this guy move at a speed that you guys are not really like. He's not moving super fast, but he was quick. As soon as Tara looked like she was ready to fight, he was in her face. And then the one of the 3 behind him, well, they all pull their pistols, but one just immediately fires upon Siam. In the panic and in the tizzy of everything, just misses and hits the wall, leaving a nice
I
scorch
move
mark.
even faster than the first guy to dodge it.
Exactly.
Did
Okay.
you say the tizzy of everything? I just want to be clear.
Yes, I said tizzy.
Okay, I just wanted to.
All right, we have a PC. Who's up next?
I think I'm going first.
Yes.
Should I re-add my critical injury on here? I don't see it on.
Who goes immediately after the first person?
I think that I should go first to try to heal some of your strain before
Thank you.
you add
I only
more
have one
on.
screen.
Oh,
I've only
okay.
got 2
Really?
strain.
Okay. Never mind then. The
Yeah,
only
because
thing that I was thinking.
Originally, I would have taken more if it was that what he originally had.
Mhm.
Scott, what's your strain look like? Or what's Kyle's strain look like?
I've taken 4. I'm fine.
Okay, so you've got the most. I've got 2. Maggie's got 1.
But I don't
I
use
have
mine
the
very
most,
often, so I'll be fine.
Actually,
Okay, you've got the most.
Well, you just had a strenuous evening.
that should relieve some stress.
That's
IMO.
It's between stress and strain, right? You know?
Well, we get one player character, and then there's 2 NPCs that go next. So
Maggie, you go ahead, I think. Unless Cora, unless Doxy, you want to go first.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead. Tara's up.
Okay, so you're gonna
I'm
attack
gonna
him.
tear it up.
Okay. You're swinging at him. He has a defense of 2, so you're gonna take 2 black dice into your pool when swinging at him.
Do I have any way to negate black dice?
On a melee combat swing.
I don't think I do.
I'm going to cast Married Helping Hand to give you clearing of 2 black dice.
When making melee suffer a number of strain to upgrade the attack an equal number of times. The strain suffered may not exceed ranks in frenzied. So I could do that once. So I'll probably do that once.
Okay.
And add 1 damage, rank of feral. Just this. Okay. So and then I always do +1 damage.
Okay, so just to make clear, you're doing that. Are you using a light side point at all?
I'm taking less stress. Do I want to use light side
I'm
points?
just asking. You have 1 available. It's up to
Probably not, right?
you. Okay. And
To hit him, right? I don't know. It's up to you guys. I don't really care.
I don't know. It's hard to say what this is going to go down. We might need it to run away later. Who knows?
are you upgrading anything?
Yes, I just told you.
Upgrade her attack once.
Okay, I'll put an
I'm
upgrade
taking 1 strain.
to give yourself an upgrade.
Yeah, give myself
Okay.
an upgrade.
And he has a
Should I do that on
talent.
my side?
No, I got you. And then he's gonna get an upgrade on difficulty to hit him due to an adversary talent. You may
Okay.
go.
All right. I'm gonna try to hit him. We'll see how it goes.
Do it.
Oh, yes. And
Oh,
because I'm triumphed, he's knocked down and he's prone. Because I have knockdown, after hitting with a melee attack, may spend 1 triumph to knock down a large target, or target prone.
Okay.
And I do 1 extra damage, so I actually do 8 damage and 2 critical.
Okay. I will roll critical here in a minute. You swing and you clearly connect and you catch him off balance and you send him to the ground flying. However, your weapon is met with more resistance and not connecting as hard as you expected it to. You still do damage, but you're used to people getting gouged instantly. This guy got knocked off of his feet. Definitely took a hit.
I
but-
ignore 1 point of soak as well,
Okay, sure.
and or 2 points of soak,
Okay.
and I also have vicious.
So you add how much to the wound roll?
It's a lot.
50, right?
60.
60. Gotcha.
Yeah, six. That's 6 times 10.
All right.
Yep.
Let me get to the right side here.
I'm glad I put that extra point in my melee.
What was that, Wade?
She has the one shot, one kill adversary.
Yeah, it's not how it works,
She's
unfortunately.
super effective against assholes with force powers.
Roll offset, I add 50, right, Scott? That's what I'm looking to do?
Correct. I'm just curious what you're adding it to. I'm curious if it's going to do the same thing as the others. I reset all the PCs, by the way.
Okay. Well, he has his own character sheet. His own
Oh, then
separate
you'll
character
be
sheet.
then you'll be clean.
Okay. Gotcha.
So since this guy's prone, he probably has like a.
Woo! Attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against you using the same die pool as the original attack. Hey, Maggie!
I'm so
Make a
excited.
swing.
Oh,
Best
fucking
character's
crushes
gonna
it.
get that.
Yeah, I
Oh.
knock him. I basically he runs up to me, does whatever he did, and I basically swoop my vibroblade underneath his feet and knock him down and knock him prone, and now I'm gonna attack again.
Hold on, wait a second. What are the benefits for attacking somebody who's prone?
Off the top of my head, let me check.
Oh, good point. I don't know.
It might just be a
wonder if
simple
we
attack check.
harm him.
It might be a simple attack check.
Melee is already a simple attack check. Mike,
Then it might
you're a
be. No,
attack
simple is
check.
0. Simple means 0 dice.
You're a simple attack check, Mike.
Okay, got what you're saying.
Damn.
You had to
say
say
it
it
again.
twice to get the insult right.
I'm
Scott.
gonna say it one more time.
This is
You're a
freaking
simple
so
attack.
sick.
Ooh, I don't want
what's
to
it
be
called?
that guy,
Prone?
but doesn't it say using same dice pool as original attack? Like, does that matter?
Yeah.
So then, yeah, you're
Technically,
right.
Technically, yes, you are correct. So we should probably do that just to keep it moving.
But I'm gonna look up the prone rules anyway.
But he's prone now, man. You know,
All right, so
Yeah.
go ahead and make your roll.
Doxy, why do you have to be so smart?
Sorry, it's just like I
But
just don't
the
want
prone
to.
rules- The prone rules will affect you guys though.
That is correct. That is 100%.
It doesn't affect me, but it affects you guys. This is
Those-
a bonus attack that I'm getting, which I'm fucking all for. Let's do it.
Inspiring, Doxy.
Please don't fail. Please don't fail.
Break his electro staff while he's down.
Yeah.
3 successes, 7, 8, 9. You get through. You said 2
Plus
soak,
one.
Two
Plus one,
soak.
10.
10. Okay. All right.
And I do 1 extra damage as well because on a successful melee attack, I have feral strength, so I add 1 damage per rank of feral strength.
Yep.
Okay.
On a successful attack.
Are you going to take that
Well,
as disadvantage as strain?
It doesn't. I don't have to take strain for it.
The one for the strain you rolled? You rolled a disadvantage on that. You got 3 successes, but a disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I can take that as strain.
Okay, cool.
I see what you mean. I thought you meant like I
Yeah,
would
yeah,
take
got you.
something else. I will take that strain. Yes.
Jesus, that is
Nice.
frightening. That was devastatingly. That was frightening.
That was
Prone is-
freaking so
Prone
cool.
is actually not that exciting. What prone means is range attacks get a black dice on him, melee attacks get a blue dice. That's all.
I
But
still.
it's harder for us to hit with a gun.
Yes, that
Yeah,
is
they're on the
correct.
ground.
for so,
Because they're harder to hit when they're lying down.
and that's not a lethal blow, or that's not a.
Crit,
My
no.
weapon is, yeah, it's only when I crit.
Yeah,
right?
crit is when you start doing vicious and all that, like the
Okay,
add
cool,
50
cool.
to your
Oh
critical
man,
roll
that's so
type
cool.
thing.
I
okay.
remember how I built this now. I just have
PC,
never
PC,
really
PC,
gotten to
PC.
crit.
All right. Let me clear this out real quick. Bump, 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 bump. Cool. All right. Next is one of the other schlubs who ends up taking a pot shot at Kyle.
What? I'm outside and behind cover.
Wait, you didn't come in with the 3 of them?
Why would I come in? I'm a scaredy cat.
Okay, so you're outside. Never mind. Another shot at
Oh,
Sion.
you asshat.
I thought you were inside with them all. I misunderstood. My bad.
I'm a big wimp.
I mean, that's fair. That's fine. I didn't
Is our
realize.
turn order in the right order? Because all the numbers are weird to me right now.
Yes, everything is correct. Because advantages boost you and all that other
Hold
nonsense.
up.
Wait, no, it got set. It got changed.
I think I.
There we go.
Oh no, I have to have advantages. to crit.
Advantages, correct. Advantages. Advantages are trying.
I only need 2 advantages to crit, and I
Correct.
still have yet to roll that. I
Correct,
never
correct.
roll advantages.
So next 2 NPCs One's gonna fire at Siam. We'll do that first. I lost my tab. There it is.
I have
Siam.
something to- No, I don't have sidestep. Damn it. It's my other characters. They're all getting confused.
That is a success. Is two. Oh no, two. So no, it's just three
It's a
advantage.
triumphant failure with the strain.
He can knock the weapon out of your hand. So he fires at you, and your pistol goes flying.
What?
Well,
Asshole.
flying onto the ground. And then the next one will actually take a shot at Maggie, as you are the one threatening their master. But it's only going to be 5 damage, and you are a soak of 6, so you're good.
Yeah.
PC number 2 or 3.
It's PC number 2 because only Maggie's gone so far.
Okay, PC 2.
Is Maggie building strain? Should we have Cora go next?
It's actually going to be the next 3 NPCs. The last NPC roll is supposed to
I
be at
have
the bottom no
3
matter what.
strains, so I mean, it's up to you guys.
I feel like I should go last to see if anybody takes excessive strain.
Okay.
So all the NPCs.
Because
have
otherwise
gone.
I'll attack, you know? If everybody's 3 or below, like, might as well get some damage in, right?
Yeah, it's
Meta
us.
gaming, sorry.
Yeah. No, it's us. It's us, Roman.
I still see an NPC at the bottom.
Well, I mean, you're putting on your clothes, so
Also that.
Oh yeah, no, Mike. There's one more NPC.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but he put that it's at the bottom. No matter what the roll is on bottom on purpose for rules. Rules.
Okay,
purposes.
cool. Gotcha.
Okay. So, it doesn't matter what order we go in, though, because we all go right here, so it doesn't really matter.
Yep. So you want to go first then, Siam? You're the fighty guy.
Sure. Is it worth? I can add a blue die if I do a quick strike against the guy that hasn't gone yet, or I can attack the guy that's prone, but I take a black die to fight the guy that's prone.
If you're engaged shooting the guy that's prone, the black guy doesn't apply. It's just if you're shooting somebody at a range.
I think. I don't think I'm engaged. I'm in like short range. I imagine, right?
Probably.
You are in short range of this guy on the ground.
Yeah.
Basically,
Also-
the warehouse is. I mean, it's enough to fit people, but you guys are all clustered pretty much at the entrance because
Yeah.
they just all went in and you all walked in.
You
So
also have to
I can
pick up your
either
gun.
step up to engaged and attack the guy that's prone, or else I can try using my blue die against the last guy that hasn't gone yet.
Do that.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna attack the NPC that hasn't gone yet.
So you maneuver to pick up your gun. Action to fire.
Yes.
Okay. And against the guy who hasn't gone, are you using a light side point of any type?
No, but I get a blue dice.
Okay.
For this attack.
All right, I've given you a blue dice, and you are welcome to roll, sir.
All right. Die, non-force user man. Kind of. Oh.
Actually, it's a beautiful roll, good sir. That's a great
That's-
roll.
That's
Nice.
Strain.
That's sexy.
That is sexy. All right, I will roll him a critical injury.
Is that what the triumphs do now?
Unless you want to do something else with it.
Let me see what else I can do real quick. It's been a little while, so I don't
You
remember.
can trigger a crit.
Yeah, I think I'll trigger the crit. That's probably the best option, I imagine.
Yeah, usually.
So
I
yeah, I'll do
imagine.
that.
Not plus 30 on this one.
No, he doesn't
Or
have a
50,
modifier.
rather. And this is a different character sheet anyway. 0 times 10. Increased difficulty of all presence and willpower checks by 1 difficulty die.
Oh, good.
Fearsome wound.
didn't someone get disarmed? I mean,
Siam did.
no.
And then he
I
picked it
did. I
up.
had to use my maneuver to pick it back up.
Unless it
nice.
takes more than just a maneuver to pick it up. But
Cool. So what I'm going to do now, because obviously I've been hiding on the outside, waiting for everything to happen, seeing that all the crazy chaos and everything's happening, I actually want to move up and try to go and grab that droid. Because
Okay.
that's why we're here.
it's going to be two. It's
Literally the reason why we're here.
You are considered medium range from the droid right now,
Okay.
from the entrance. So you can do that. Yeah, you can get up there in your one turn, unless you want to burn 2 strain and an additional maneuver to try and run with him.
You know what? I think I do want to do that
Yeah.
Okay.
because I think at the end of my turn, I want to make a hide check to try to hide the fact that I ran in there and I'm about to do this because I want to get shot at while I'm in the middle of doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So can I burn 2 strain to get in a maneuver and try to hide along the way?
Oh, hide along the way? I thought you meant like
try to as I pop in, try not to get noticed.
that would just be yeah. I'll give you. You can burn 2 strain to make are you looking to just make a stealth check more or less?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
I just don't remember the skill for it.
If we all die fighting and you get out with a droid, at least one of us will have gotten paid in the first 7 weeks of this show.
Oh, there's a stealth. Yeah, I know. Huh? All right, so it's a legit stealth check. I'm not modifying in any way, so I'm gonna roll.
You can take strain to add a maneuver to your turn, Sci-Fi Storm.
Correct. All right, ready?
Yep.
Set, go.
Okay.
Ooh, sweet. And I'm gonna heal back. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna heal back that strain. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna heal one strain. I'm gonna pass a blue die to Doxy because she's next for whatever her action is. Doxy, I've taken 5 out of my 12. I don't know about them.
So you see Kyle rush in quietly, because he gets next to you more or less where the droid is. You see him there. Doesn't seem to be noticed by anybody.
All right. I'm so sorry. How's everybody doing on strain right now?
I'm 3 out of 12.
4 out of 13.
5 out of 12.
All right. So,
We're okay for now, I think.
I'm gonna use inspiring body language rhetoric and just kind of like make eye contact with oh my gosh.
The naked man?
No,
Oh,
with
okay.
He did.
with Scott. Oh my god, your character's name is
Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah, okay. My bad. Sorry.
Would
He has the most normal name.
I know.
Would the 2 strain from the advantage have healed more than inspiring rhetoric likely will, or is that the gamble we're taking, I guess?
Mm.
Scott, it would probably actually help if you change your name in game.
I did. Didn't I?
It says Delric.
oh, yeah.
It changes me every time. I always change it over
It
there.
says Kyle to me.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it
no.
says
She
Kyle.
means if you actually look at the map, the bottom of the map next to the purple.
If you look at the names on Roll20.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It keeps changing me for this one.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna like lock eyes with him and like just we know. Like I know what he's doing and he knows I know what he's doing.
I also know
And-
what you did.
Gross.
And we're gonna I'm gonna be like, yeah.
You lock eyes as she's putting her pants on, and she's like, keep doing the thing that you're doing.
She's like naked, like, got this, Kyle.
Woo.
All
There
right.
you go.
So for each success, I get to choose another person, right?
Yep. So I heal one strain and somebody else heals one strain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna toss the other one over to Maggie because she's about to take a lot of strain.
Yeah.
You didn't add your blue die. I gave you a blue die.
He did give you a blue die.
Yeah, you get just to roll a flat blue.
How do I do that?
Up at the top of your character sheet, adjust it so it's literally just a blue die, and
Okay.
Mike will clean out the difficulty character
Yep.
side.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
You are good.
Nice.
Oh,
That's
There
a
you
good
go.
roll.
Yeah, that's really
Okay.
that's like the best you can roll on a blue
everybody
die.
gets one.
And somebody gets one
you
more.
get some strain heal, and you get some strain. And the extra one is gonna go to you because you are the highest strain.
Me or you?
Yeah, I think you. Scott.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, so cool. Maggie and I got one. Scott got 2. That was good. That was great.
Thank goodness for that extra rank in
GG.
leadership.
Woohoo! That was
Good job.
beautiful.
Oh, geez, Louise.
Oh, we also all get a blue die to our next roll.
Truth,
For how many
because
rounds?
I'm a badass for one, I think. Hold on, let me look.
So much to keep track of,
Oh
dice
my
wise.
gosh. My
Kylo
mouth is on
Runt is
fire.
going to go down.
I might have to like go run for a moment.
Each ally affected by inspiring rhetoric gains blue on all skill checks for a number of rounds equal to ranks in leadership. So that's 2. 2.
We had 2 blue die?
Yeah. No. It's 2 turns that you get a blue die.
That's
that's-
sick. All
That's
of
so
us?
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That is so cool.
Yeah, inspiring rhetoric is OP.
Yeah, no, it's
When it
awesome.
lands,
Yeah.
Now that you've got 2 ranks in leadership or whatever, you're going to be landed a lot more.
Oh yeah, if you
Hopefully.
put 3 in that, you're gonna be like solid all the time.
mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to the last NPC. So the last NPC is actually the guy on the ground. After getting hit twice by Maggie, you see him quickly kip up off the ground, electro staff in hand. Maggie, you actually hear a quick click, and the humming of the electro staff seems to change slightly as to just the noise it's making. Other than that, visually, still crackling with electricity, still looks rather nasty.
Shit.
And he is going to now crack at you again. He is going to upgrade this. I am going to use a dark side point to upgrade his attack And I think that's all I want to do currently. We'll see how this goes first.
Oh my god! Why? 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 Where'd the black die come from?
Boy.
Why?
I don't see a black die.
I mean the red one.
He upgraded difficulty on his end.
Whoa. So 4, 5, 6.
He upgraded
7,
the difficulty of his own attack to do an ability.
8 damage, which I take 6 soak. I don't know what those triumphs are gonna do to me though.
No, that's 7 damage, right, Maggie? 7 there.
Oh, 7. You're right.
4.
Yeah.
Yep. But all of that damage is strain. So whatever you take is in strain, not wounds
Yeah.
anymore.
I take 1 damage in strain.
Okay, so it goes to
And
strain.
then whatever the triumphs mean, I don't know.
You're gonna have to roll crits.
Oh, shit.
So with a +10 for the first one, and then a +20 for the second one.
I can spend 1 destiny point to ignore effects of critical injuries on brawn or agility checks. Does
What
that-
ability is it?
That'll work for one of the
Yeah, for one of the
attacks.
crits.
It says until the end of the encounter.
Oh yes, Maggie, do it.
Do it, definitely.
Okay. How do I use?
Is it an action,
I
or is
use
it
a
just
light
is
point?
it an action, or is it an?
I
It
imagine
just says heroic fortitude may spend 1 destiny point to ignore effects of critical injuries on. Oh,
I imagine it's a reaction ability.
It should say.
Like a right
it
now.
says active, so I don't know.
It says
because we're-
active. That means you have to activate it. Meaning it's gonna take. It has to be an incidental or something.
Exactly, but it doesn't specify which one.
What's
so.
the name of the ability again?
Heroic fortitude.
I will look it up real quick.
Default, I think Mike's right by default, but the
I should always just open with that
DM
shit.
side of me says no.
Well, you brought it up the last time you got hit by it. So you did
Yeah.
bring it up the last time you got hit. So I don't know. I feel like if we knew
It's an
you had
incidental. It's an incidental. You're good.
Good. That means you can just do
Okay,
it.
so use it as so I just use a light side point, right?
You
Yep.
use a light side point, correct?
Okay, I will use that, and I ignore. Whew. Whew. Ah. So I don't have to roll anything
No, that's for the. It says for the whole encounter, right? You should be good.
until the end of the encounter.
Okay.
Oh
Cool.
my god.
And then he's
Yeah.
going to take 2 strain to activate an ability. Okay, cool. And then other bad guys. Well, one other. Oh no, top of the order. It actually goes to him again, because he's top of the order. He's going to swing at you again. Fingers
Use it
crossed.
twice per round.
He gets 2 turns in a round. That is correct. Yes.
We've picked the wrong upgrades, friends.
Dark side point to
How do you
upgrade his
get 2
attack.
turns?
Nemesis.
Jedi.
No, not even that. Nemesis. When a nemesis goes against a party of 4 or more, they get 2 turns.
No, I know.
That's cool. No,
So
that's
the
cool
Jedi.
from like a boss mob standpoint.
Another triumph.
Yeah, I can read the ability again. It's called Heroic Fortitude, and it says may spend 1 destiny point
Yep.
to ignore effects of critical injuries on brawn or agility checks until the end of the encounter. And I think he used a brawn, right? Like
Yeah.
he was.
It's a brawn check. Yeah, correct. You're good. A brawl check. It's a brawl check, not a brawn check. Brawl.
Same diff.
Does that not
Brawl,
count?
I think, is based off brawn. I'm pretty
Correct.
damn sure.
Yeah.
So you should be fine.
Just like my melee or my. Oh, never mind. Agility.
So what does this one do? Because you just rolled again. Does she get to ignore this one? too?
Well, yeah. She's basically. I'm basically have to use it as though it's 3 advantages or something else for other purposes.
You can use a triumph for something else. So that's probably what he's gonna do.
Yep. It's exactly what he's going to end up doing.
Because he's like, well, I can't critically injure you, so I'm gonna do something else with it.
How would
that
he
is correct.
mentally know that?
So let's be clear for a second, okay, everybody? We're fighting a bad guy that's rolling 4 yellows and a green. We should all be shitting ourselves and trying to run away. However, we're desensitized to it because Maggie's rolling 4 yellows and a go fuck yourself. so like, what the fuck? I don't even know what to do right now.
Maggie,
I don't know.
I need
don't
you
know.
to make me a discipline check, please.
Oh, a discipline check.
Hang on one second. Let me just make sure I clear out the pool.
Good thing I put a point in discipline.
Good thing he has a point in discipline. Go for it. It's an opposed discipline check, mind you.
Okay, and I do get the blue die still, technically.
Where'd my skills go? Oh, there they are.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you
That's
put
nice.
the? Go ahead and give yourself the blue die if you still.
Yeah, I
have it.
have it. I'm gonna after next round I
Okay.
remove it.
You may make your discipline roll first, and I'll make mine second. I'm curious what you're gonna roll.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what this means.
Okay.
I think that's good. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, wait, you want to take
What does this mean? What does it mean?
Relax. Hold up.
more successes?
Scared.
You got more successes. So the only thing that happens to you is he gets up and all he looks you in the eye and goes, "This isn't your fight," and you take 2 strain, just flat through soak, but nothing else happens.
2 damage.
2 strain, like to your
two
strain.
strain.
Everything
when you-
he's doing to you right now, physically and everything, is hitting your strain. It's just knocking at your strain.
Okay, whenever he says that, she replies back, "Whose fight do you think it is?"
And he won't say anything quite yet. All right, NPC number 2 takes a shot at. He looks engaged. He's gonna keep shooting at Siam for now.
A-hole.
Poor Siam. Cora's not doing anything. She hasn't really done anything to draw attention to herself, and Kyle snuck in without being
She
seen.
put like a bra on. Isn't that threatening?
She behind, not particularly. Do you have soak? What's your soak, Siam?
Let's see. Soak
Who's
3.
putting a bra on?
You take
Threatening.
1 damage. Siam, you take 1 damage.
I'm just trying to get the shots to not go after me because I'm weak. Okay.
Hey, putting a bra on is threatening to our own self boob action. I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
See?
That's
It would be
true.
way more threatening if
It's more threatening to
made
ourselves
eye
than to other
contact
people.
and took it off.
Yeah, maybe these guys are just trying to help. I don't know.
Okay, first PC. Who wants to take
Oh
it?
my god, I totally forgot about the Stacy command.
Oh yeah. What is your strain at right now, Tara?
5.
5. Okay. And what's your max?
Focus, strain, heal.
My max is 12.
Okay.
Do you want to go first, Tara?
I assume
shit.
Tara wants to go first here.
It's the top of the round again? I get to go
Yep.
again?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in. I still get the blue die.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if there's anything else I can add. I think I'm gonna add. I'm gonna suffer 1 strain to give myself an upgrade. So if you do,
I'll
you're
give you
doing
the
that on
upgrade.
your
Yep, I got you your upgrade.
own. It may not exceed. Okay. I
Uh,
think that's all I can do to give myself anything. And then you said if he moved away from me.
no, he stayed in your face. He did not.
Okay.
He did not look to move away.
And he didn't reply to my question.
Correct. He didn't say anything to your question.
Okay.
Is that it? Would you like to do the light side point or anything?
Should I use the light side point, guys?
I don't care if you do.
I think you might. It might be. Yeah, we need to do something about this guy. Yeah, by all means.
Okay. I will use it. Because why
Okay.
not?
Yeah,
So I'll
just
give
do
you
whatever
2
can to kill
upgrades.
this guy, so Mike has to cheat to save him.
I love you guys, but he's not that close to dead.
Don't forget, you still have a blue.
Yeah, I have
Yep.
the blue already added.
You've given yourself the blue. All right, and then at the end, I'm going to use a dark side point as well, and you are good to go.
All right, figured you'd do that. All right, here we go. Cross our fingers.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
7,
7,
8,
8,
9,
9,
10, 11, 12 damage because I do
Yep.
1 extra.
Right, correct.
And then it's actually a crit.
Yeah.
Yep, that is
Extra
correct.
success, so he has to roll.
Yes, with an extra
60.
plus 10.
You
Extra
don't have
plus
to
10?
worry about that.
I got that. Don't worry.
60 on the lethal blows.
Yep.
For the crit, it ignores 2 armor.
And Maggie, don't forget you get the +1, so it's actually 11 damage, ignore 2 armor, and you still have 1 advantage left to spend.
Yeah, I said 11 already.
Okay. He can no
Okay,
longer
my
suffer
apologies.
voluntary strain as of right now.
I don't know what I can do with the other advantage. What do I want to do with it?
You can pass the blue die to whoever goes next, can't you?
Yeah.
Or heal back a strain.
Your strain is worse than all of ours.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should
actually,
heal
I will
back.
heal back a
Yeah, do
strain.
that.
Probably the smart decision to do. I was trying to see if there's. Choose one target openly wielded by the target. The target is damaged on one side. I wouldn't want to hurt your weapon. I have Sunder, and I know I can activate that. I'm not sure how the Sunder actually works on my weapon. I have
The way it works is you have to choose to spend 2 of your advantage to activate it, but if you already spent 2
requires advantage to
Right.
activate. If activated multiple times in the same attack, each can be applied against the same weapon, potentially taking the weapon from undamaged to destroyed.
But if you already use that advantage to trigger a critical, then you want to be able to do it to injure the weapon.
Well, she has one spare advantage.
That's not enough to trigger either a critical or the Sunder.
No, I would want to use all 3 of it for.
Oh, for sundering his weapon. That's up to you.
Yeah. No, I'll take the crit, and since I already did it, but in the future, I just got to remember
Sure.
that. Cool.
All right. Next to NPCs. Yeah, next to NPCs. Let's get them rolling.
He's also knocked prone.
Okay, sounds good. He is
Because on
back
my
on the
crit,
ground.
I knock prone.
Okay, sounds good. So the similar maneuver, and he's looking. This time when he lands, looking a little bit more hurt than he did in the last.
Yes.
It's gonna be frustrating. They get knocked.
Just keep getting knocked on the ground over and over again.
Like twice.
5 yellow die on his ass all the time.
Yeah, I guess like he gets up and he says that to me, but he doesn't reply. So I just knock him back on his feet again, like the swoop to the ground. I do the exact same attack to him.
Exactly.
And then, yeah.
All right, this first attack is going to go against Terra. Same guy who shot at Terra the first time. Nothing. Next shot at Siam. You soak it, I believe, all of it?
3. I have 3.
Okay, so you take another hit. You take 1 damage.
All right.
All right, and then it's the next 3 PCs.
So what happened, Scott? What did you end up doing last time? You got the droid and got out, or you got?
No. I ran all the way in and more or less snuck / hid. Like I got to the droid and hid, so nobody's attacking me. I'm just like being a wimp.
Okay.
But I'm being effective. I swear.
Do you want to still go last, Doxy?
Yeah, I just want to keep a close eye on you guys' strain so that I know who I should be healing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Scott, do you want to go? You want me to go?
No, I want you to go first because you might clear the way better for me.
All right, I'm gonna shoot the guy who keeps shooting at me because fuck that guy.
Don't forget your blue die, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I gotta remove the blue die from me now.
Okay.
Because I
No, you get it for 2
No,
turns.
you get it for 2 turns. Yeah.
hasn't this been my second turn?
Nope,
Mm-mm.
this is the first one because she was last to go in the first time.
Right. I just got it because you activate it and then I did a reaction.
So do I just add that to the dice pool? Just I go to add 1 blue die.
Yeah, at the top left, you see there's upgrades and then there's a blue die. You can add 1 blue.
Yeah. Okay, that'll work on my combat attacks.
Yep, it'll work on anything that you roll that requires that. It'll have it. It'll add it.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot at this guy who shot at me.
Okay, you're welcome to roll. You gave yourself a blue die already?
I did.
You want to use a light side point?
I do not.
Okay, you are good to roll.
Die, asshole.
Boom. Do you take that as strain?
Nice.
Yeah, my strain's still okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
7 damage.
So yeah, you do 7 damage to this guy,
But wait,
and
I've got the blaster. I've got a light blaster, and you told me it has a mod that does +1 damage. I don't know how to add that.
I will add the +1 in my head for right now. So 5, 6. So you do 7 damage, right? Yeah, 7 damage.
Was it 7 before the +1 or after?
6. It was 6 before the +1, 7 after, because you do 5 base
Okay.
damage +1 success for 6, +1 extra for 7.
Okay.
So you do 7 damage to this guy, and he actually takes a few steps back from that hit.
Oh, should I just change the damage and make it 6 now or something instead?
Yes.
Yes, that would be the
Okay, I'll do
easiest way
that.
to go about
Honestly, Maggie should probably do the same thing too for her damage. So it
Mm-hmm.
just says flat 8 instead of flat 7.
it.
Oh yeah, I'll increase mine so that it's easier.
So
I just like always want you to know why I'm
yeah.
doing the extra damage.
So
Because you're awesome.
this guy sends him reeling back to the point of collapsing onto the ground and potentially dead. Looks like you definitely did something to him, and he fell over. So that went well
Good.
for you. Okay, NPC. Oh no, the other 2. You got 2 more PC maneuvers.
So I want to start trying to drag this thing out of here. I imagine it's not going to go very well. In which case, Coral might have to assist me. So what do I have to do to start trying to get this droid out of here?
It depends. You could basically, because it's only the top half of the droid, you could just pick it up and move, but you're gonna take penalties on stealth checks if you want to do so.
Oh no!
Even
I
if
just,
I'm assisting though.
I just
stealth
want to
check.
get the flip out of flop.
It's not so heavy that you can't pick it up because you're normal average build. What's your brawn?
2.
Yeah, I'm not gonna penalize you for picking up just the top half of a protocol droid. It's heavy, and what I'll say is, you'll be able to get, use one maneuver to get outside of the building, but you'll be limited to just a maneuver a turn while you're carrying this thing. It's heavy, but you're not suffering like penalties or anything.
Gotcha. You're saying it's taking like the action and the maneuver.
Correct.
To do that. Gotcha.
But you
okay.
can suffer 2 strain and take another maneuver and move again with him if you'd so choose.
Yeah. So what's the whatchamacallit? The thing down there. Is the leg still around too, or is it just the upper body?
Just the upper body that was been seen.
Okay, so I want to grab this thing and go.
Mm-hmm.
Any checks, any rolls, anything?
No, because it's shut down, so it's not making noise. Do you want to do it stealthily, or do you just want to pick up and go?
I'm just gonna pick up and go. One maneuver gets me out the door.
One maneuver will just get you out the door.
Okay, then one time I will burn 2 strain to get out the door in like a distance.
Okay.
So around the corner, sort of a thing. So, and that way I'm kind of out of line of sight. Oh, back to the cover I had beforehand.
Yes, correct, more or less, just out the back.
Cool.
Easy enough. All right, and then Cora.
I'm gonna be like, this is a fight you were built for, Tara. And L comes before M. There we go.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice.
All right,
That
so
is many.
one of those is gonna go to Kyle,
Oh, thanks.
and you each get 2. And you also get blue die for. Does that stack? Does the
No,
blue die
it's just like-
stack?
Resets the
You
duration.
reset
Okay.
it, yeah. That'd be
Okay.
OP.
Yeah, that would be kind of crazy.
It'd be cool though.
It would. Especially because you're taking your turn to not attack and to do that. So I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
I wish I could heal
Make sure it
myself
doesn't
with it.
stack. Are you sure it doesn't stack, Scott?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't, but you technically could if we each only healed 1. You could take the 2 advantages of healing for yourself instead.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Do you need some?
We'll get to that when we get to it.
Ah,
Because if you need to, I can not.
No.
Okay.
You guys should take it. Like, especially since you're gonna be taking a lot of strain from this fight. I would rather focus on you for right now.
I know what I'm doing next, and that's all that matters.
Want to go sell that droid and leave your friends for dead? And you know what? I totally approve because I want someone to make money in this campaign.
Well, 1, thank you.
We
But
have
2,
not
I would
made
never do that.
We're so bad at smuggling
It's
anything.
week 7 and we've made nothing.
We should have just been water sellers,
We should-
like
we
water
could have the most
salesmen.
exciting water selling campaign of all time.
But if we tried to do that, you know what would happen? It would just turn into Siam's killing spree.
What's so bad about that?
You don't want to buy the water?
Sounds like I had an emotional struggle for killing somebody that's not bad. Good or bad, I don't know, and so I sleep at night.
Just kidding, it's a water gun.
Good times.
Ba-dum-bum.
Okay, we good? All right, it goes to him.
Yeah, I was just buying you time. You were looking in a book or something.
Oh yeah, I was looking up something about just one
prone.
something. So
Yeah, he's like, you're welcome, Mike.
all right, as before, he kips up and just immediately goes to swing at you again. Difficulty 2.
Damn. All right.
I will use.
When he gets up, does it like look like he's just getting up like a normal person?
No, it's like a back, like rolls back and then jumps to his feet kind of thing.
Okay. He's like doing some yoga shit.
Yeah, more or less anyway. And I will use a dark side point. And give you guys 3 whole light side points to work with right now. I think that's it.
All them lights. Oh, the
2.
points.
Okay. So you soak that,
All
even
of it?
though it's strain. I think you still soak the strain. But the 2 advantages, he's actually going to.
Whew, it's not a crit. It's
Ask
almost
one of
was.
us 'cause he's actually a nice guy.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even answer me. He
Yeah.
said it wasn't my fight, but I'm like, or is he? Is he Sith?
If he'd get off his ass for a minute, maybe we could ask him.
He kipped up and then he swung. And now he's going to take the next one. Siam, he glances over to you.
Hey,
Take 2 strain and roll me a discipline check.
just from look, how
Oh,
ugly is this guy?
Terrifying. Does he have like the terrifying thing?
Hang on, don't roll yet. Would you like to use a light side point?
It depends how important this is. I've only got 2 green dice in discipline. Is that worth using a light side point, team?
You don't know what this is for. You don't know what happens if you fail. So
I have no qualms with you using a light side point.
I don't have a problem with you using a light side point if you're that scared.
This is a big baddie, so you know I'm stealing.
I'll try it. Yeah, I'll use one.
Okay,
I
now
might
make
use
your discipline roll. I'll give you the upgrade. Hang on. There you go. You're good to roll.
Oh, I grew up in Imperial Academy. I'm pretty disciplined.
Okay. And then he rolls his discipline check.
Did that include the upgrade?
Yep.
Oh God.
What about the upgrade that he gets?
Oh,
for-
God!
Oh,
No.
Doesn't matter.
What the flying fuck is that?
He
Now
looks
we
at you.
find out what the discipline thing means.
And you fail, and you take 2 strain, like I said, just flat. No, it ignores soak. And then he looks at you and he says, "You're on the wrong side. Help me." And when he gestures and nods to Terra, you now
has
have
control.
overwhelming compulsion to shoot at Terra.
Oh man, we gotta kill Siam
He has
now.
control. I know what that is because I have that on my other character.
It's okay. Doxy, calm down. It's okay. You have a blaster rifle. Shoot him in the head. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And then he swings at Terra again.
You might be able to convince him and influence him to like not do it.
Wade's next character is gonna be Rah Rah. We can have this awesome love interest.
I'm not playing Rah Rah.
No. It's okay.
Also,
It's okay.
I'm not
You
in love
fucking
with
turned your back
Rah-Rah.
on Terra. You're Rah Rah, motherfucker.
I'll play Naked Dude before Rah Rah.
Okay, that's fine.
Let me just check
now
one thing real
there's a
quick.
love interest.
Okay. And this is getting swung at Terra.
We just need all the ships. 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. So I take 1,
1 strain.
and then.
And
that is a
then
crit.
I
Are you
spend 2
taking that as a crit?
How was that?
Are you taking that as a crit? 'Cause
No,
you're-
I'm spending 2 of that advantage to do linked 1, where he hits you again. So he's going to swing at you again, and it just auto hits and does the same thing as it did last time. So it's going to do another strain on top of that, so it hits you again. But he can
What?
only do that.
How does that work?
So linked
Is that
1,
on the list?
spend 2 advantage, auto hit again, but he doesn't roll again. He just uses the same roll. But you can only do that an amount of an encounter as many times as he has linked. So he has linked 1. That's the one time he
Oh,
can
it's
do
like a
it.
thing that he has.
Yeah, it's like a wham, and then he quickly twirls his staff and cracks you
That's
again with
pretty
it.
cool.
And he will use the other 2 for something else completely. Okay.
Oh man, playing that character must be fun. The force stuff is always so cool.
That's actually that's a weapon modification. That's a weapon
Oh.
mod. Yeah, that's not even a part of him.
I need that on my thing.
Yeah.
No, I already have the max that I can have.
And then the the next NPC is going to take a shot at Terra, as he has been, and will probably miss horrendously, as he has been.
I should unmod Sunder and get linked because that sounds sweet.
He gains some dope stuff. You know what? He misses you completely, but he hits your weapon and ends up knocking your weapon away with that triumph. He disarms you.
Oh, jerkwad.
So
It's time to take.
Do you have to use a maneuver to pick up my weapon?
that is
how
correct,
works?
and you have to suffer a strain to do it. Whenever you
Yeah.
make a maneuver action, you suffer a strain.
Yep.
What are you at now? So that should be 6, 7. You should be at 7 strain now, correct?
No, I'm only at 4 strain.
Doxy keeps healing her.
Oh, how many did you heal her? 2?
She did 2 last round, I think.
So
Yeah,
bring you to
And
4. Then
before
you should.
that one.
Yeah, I've been keeping track. I've just been. You
Okay.
gave me 2 damage. I now have the 2 because I only had 2
I'm
strain because she
impressed.
healed me. So now I have like 2 more from the double attack that you just did. And then
I'm at 7 strain.
I
I've
don't
also
take
got-
you didn't attack me. You just knocked my weapon away. So
For that one, yeah, for this
Yeah.
the little dude who shot you.
and I wouldn't use the strain until I actually have my turn.
Gotcha. Oh, it's the next person. So whoever wants to take it.
I've been going unless one of you guys want to stop me from.
I feel like I should clear up some of your strain right now.
I was gonna say you ain't no PC anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you guys, you might want to, if you heal me, Dox, you might want to also knock me out or something, because I'm about to shoot at Terra.
Oh, you know what? Maybe
Do we
we
go-
should let him pass out from the strain.
Well, then he might just use control again on one of you guys. I don't know. Is there a way I can get out of this shit?
No.
Yeah, we're just gonna bitch slap you later on.
Yeah.
Doxy, I suggest you go first. I go second, and then Wade goes last.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there a way for me to like snap him out of it? To be like, is there an ability that like, can I charm him out of this?
Ooh.
Technically, no.
Okay. And not technically, still no?
No.
All right.
In game, are we aware of it yet?
No, not you haven't even been made aware of it yet.
Yeah. That's
Sam
Oh,
hasn't even made an action.
Okay. Then I am going to attack the man that just knocked the
That's why he
Weapon
was
out of
saying
Tara's
this.
hands.
You're not on the right side. He was trying to mind control me. Gotcha.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna swing at the dude that just knocked Tara's weapon away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you get to engaged range and make an attack. It is just going to be a 1 purple. And do you want to use a light side point?
Mm-mm.
Why are we up to 5 light side points?
That
Should
shouldn't
be
be possible.
Whoa,
You
hang
only
on.
roll 4
Sync.
destiny
I
points.
see 3
We're good.
and 1.
Nope,
I
you're
see
good.
3 light and 1 dark.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
good.
at 3 and 1.
You're good. You said no, so you can swing when ready.
All right. So that hit. Do I get to go with my second knife now?
Yes, so you are able to make another swing.
Okay.
Who are you attacking right now?
The guy that,
I wish it was the fucking big bad guy. It's the best
so
I've
you
ever
just,
rolled.
so feel free, you kill this guy. How does it look? You charge this man with your knives.
So I come up and I am running towards him, and I just kind of see what's going on and see that Tara's kind of handling herself, and I just hit him with my knife, with like the butt of my knife, and he's dazed, and then I bring the other one up under his jaw and just
Down.
cut into him.
How far you've come from the days of on the farm where you would not kill a man.
I mean, it's them or me right now. Them or me and my friends right now.
Some
Can you
people
use
just
that
can't
triumph to help someone
understand
else since you killed that guy already?
How I could just kill a man.
I think the triumph is how I killed that man. Ooh, I'm also gonna heal one of my strain.
Was the triumph used to kill him, Mike, or is that triumph something she could pass on, like to an upgrade? Or
She can pass it on. She can use it. I mean, she can use it as a crit, but he's dead. So likely you can pass it on to a blue die to somebody.
All right, I will pass on my blue die then.
To the next person.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
it says that you can either pass on a blue die or you can upgrade an allied character's next check.
Isn't that the same thing?
So he's referring to the triumph specifically.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not sure which is better.
I'm curious because the triumph ability is a meta thing. I'm curious if her attacking this person could be used in such a way that the way that she maneuvers is going to downgrade Siam's next check. Is this something that we can? Is this something that she could do because it's a meta ability?
She has cover now because the guy's in front of her.
Ooh, yeah, I use his body as cover. No,
Can you
I wanna
use the triumph?
pass on the blue die.
Okay, it's up to you.
Not
All right,
to see
Who wants to take the next one? Who's taking
It's
the
going to
next
be
one?
me
I'll
going
leave
next.
Okay.
I already have a blue dice, so it'd be 2 for me if I make a check. However, what I'm doing is because I went back to the cover where I was from like the end of last session and placed the droid there for a minute. I now actually wanted to move to where those guys were before, and I'm trying to steal their bikes because I'm trying to get us a fast means out of here,
Okay.
or in case anybody's injured.
It would take you to get to the bikes from where you are with the droid. It would take you about 2 to 3 turns with how fast
Yeah,
you move.
I was thinking about leaving the thing here because I can get there quicker and drive back.
Oh, okay. Drop the droid, go to the bikes, drive back, and then somehow get it tied on to the or hold it or something.
Also-
we'll figure it out from there.
As
Gotcha.
I recall it, those bikes were directly out back of that warehouse.
It was a little bit of a little
It was
bit
the
'cause
other
it's-
Other warehouse. Other warehouse. It was the
Yeah.
other warehouse on the
Okay.
right hand side where you're in
Because
the
we were up
left-hand
on
side.
a
side.
hill looking down at it.
Yeah.
Or something.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
think they were on because I think we could still hear them.
Yeah, we could hear them.
Noises.
Mhm.
So that's why I was like, oh, it's totally an option for me to snag one.
Mhm.
So that's why you can't gain an extra maneuver to do 3 maneuvers. So I think I just have to go.
All right.
Right.
So
I'm
you
just gonna-
you can make. I'll say on this turn you can make it to where the bikes are,
Okay, that's fine.
and then next turn you can move back.
So I'm just gonna like full on hoof it over to the bikes, and I'll
Yep.
worry about that next turn.
All right.
Cool.
Siam.
So thanks for the blue die. I didn't use it.
Siam, you're
Fuck off, Siam. Fuck off.
you're.
Can I do anything to try to fight this control?
That was what the opposed discipline checks were for.
Yeah, that was your discipline.
Right, so I'm just stuck being controlled.
You are
now?
stuck for however long it lasts. I'll let you know
Right,
when it
so-
fades.
Yeah, what do I get to do then? I don't.
You
think-
attack Terra.
Dead. The person who.
He said help me, and he made a gesture to Siam, and in your mind you were just like, oh, I need to help him.
Can I at
You
least
feel a sudden
my
urge to
less
help him.
powerful weapons and. Damn it. All right, I'm choosing not to upgrade my attack here.
Yeah, that's you do what you will.
Do I have to take the blue die, or can I ignore the blue die that I was given? Do I have to use?
Who
that
gave you the
against-
blue die?
It's this last turn for my strain being healed.
Oh, I mean, it goes on your turn. I don't know if there's an option to turn it down. If
I
you
don't
say
know
you're
either.
going to give yourself a blue die in the next turn.
Yeah. But being as she's technically. an
Let's
enemy
read
of
it.
mine,
Let's read it quickly.
I'm just
Say
trying not to hurt you,
ally.
Maggie. Not that I can
Ain't-
hurt you that badly, but I'm
Ain't
trying.
no
to...
ally.
Bring it, man.
Do I not have? Can I, is there any way for me to ignore this blue die?
It says each ally affected by inspiring rhetoric gains blue. So,
So
it
you-
looks like
Come on,
they
come on,
gain-
Siam,
Alright.
do your worst.
gains
All right, I gave you your blue. You're welcome to roll.
Oh, I already
Hold
had
on.
it.
Oh, you already had it? I'll remove mine. You're
Okay.
good.
He's no ally anymore though.
That's what I was arguing, but
But did Cora
Oh.
know that when she did it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
It was
He's
I
the
not-
was an
previous
ally
round
when she
before.
did it. I'm not an ally now, is what I was arguing, but I don't know if that
Nah.
makes a difference.
It probably still applies.
Yeah,
honestly.
I would
I'm
say
just
you
gonna
get
leave
your
it on
blue
here.
die. Hey, you're not going to fucking hurt Maggie. Like, let's just be real. It's not going to happen.
I'm so sorry.
I'm a Jedi murderer. Oh,
You crit.
that's actually pretty good.
That does, which does
I
nothing.
heal strain.
You did-
Heal strain.
You did 1 damage to me.
You, there you go.
Heal strain.
No, I only do. Don't
No, you do base. You do
6
base,
though?
which is 6.
You could choose to crit me with your 4.
What else can I do with the 4? Can I heal my strain?
Well, you
actually?
can't.
Yes.
Yeah, you can heal your own strain. You can't be crit though, Tara, right?
I can't, but
Yeah.
he could. too.
he
Well, you
tries.
can't be crit by
You
bronze.
could try.
Shots, right? But I've got 7 strains. So I really want to heal my strain.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look at Siam as he hits me and be like, "What are you doing?" And then I'm gonna look over at Cora, who's standing next to me now, and say, "He said that I was on the wrong side, or he said that this was not my fight."
Can I answer her, or do I have to
Talking
wait?
is a free action. You're welcome
Yeah.
Can
to.
I still
Okay.
talk, or am I like completely mind controlled right now?
You could talk. You are welcome to talk. You believe that Tara is in the wrong for one reason or another.
Oh, okay,
Um,
so I can't say like this isn't me. I just actually believe that.
You
Yes, you
currently
believe it.
your mindset is you need to help him. That is not, like you feel this urge that you need to help whoever this strange man is.
Okay, so I'm just gonna like yell that I have to help this guy. I'm like very. I think I don't even understand the words I'm saying, but I just believe that I have to help him. I'm hoping.
Or just be like, Tara, you're wrong. You know, you believe that Tara's in the wrong and that you
Yeah.
need to help him.
I'm gonna answer Tara, and Cora says, "This man is lying. This is the kind of fight that you were built for. You're on the right side. He's not your friend."
I did not think he was my friend.
He's trying to hurt your friends right now,
But
and you.
I thought that Siam was our friend, and he is also trying to hurt me. As I'm like holding the
That's true.
holding. Did you shoot at me? You fired at me, right?
Yeah, I shot at you.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
And
I block, and as I say that, I block the bullet or the laser that's coming towards
You
me.
used
It
the
hits my
force
arm, I
on
take 1
Doxy
damage.
already. Is there any way you guys can like roll something to see if you know what he did to me?
No, not right now anyway.
I
The only one who might be able to
think-
maybe might be Tara, But
I
Yeah,
would say she's fought Jedi before.
Yeah.
This guy should be like a.
it would be a knowledge check.
I
more or
have
less.
killed multiple Jedi.
That
in
is
my
correct.
history.
Yeah,
I
I would,
do
roll, I
knowledge
would take
check,
the
Maggie.
knowledge check, Maggie, because we need all the help we can get against this asshole.
Yeah.
What kind of knowledge? Lore?
Yeah, I'd say go ahead and make an average. For you, average difficulty.
All of them are
lore.
the same, so it doesn't really matter. You
Average?
tell me.
No, you know what? Because you're more. It'd be hard, but you're welcome to make a roll. Go ahead.
I disagree. She's fought Jedi before.
She has, but usually it's combat and not being mind tricked because she's a droid. She
I
can't
get
be
an
mind tricked.
advantage. So yeah, I don't think I can actually be mind controlled because
cannot.
I am a droid.
Correct. You cannot. You are inorganic. Mind powers do not work on you. All right. Goes to him. First thing he's going to do is, as he has been, swing at Maggie. Real quick.
Who's doing this? The
Him.
one that just died?
No. Big
The
baddie.
boss dude.
Boss man.
Oh, okay.
The guy who's been in your face this whole time. He's going to swing at you first. And he's going to do...
Damn. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 damage.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm taking a lot of strain.
And then he...
Six.
Yeah, bum. And the Triumph, he can't crit on you. So he's going to knock your weapon out of your hand again. Just like, boom, knock the weapon out of your hand, stab you, electrocute you, and do a bunch of damage. And then he's going to make a discipline check, not opposed discipline from what I read. And as long as he hits a number of successes that I need, he'll
Ooh,
see what happens.
this will be interesting.
So you see him
4,
twirl his thing, knock the weapon out of your hand, stab you in the chest, and electricity runs through you, and you take a little bit of strain as you had. As so, he twirls it back behind his hand, throws his hand up, and you are lifted off the ground and thrown
How
back.
much strain am I taking?
From his first attack?
No, I already took that.
From this is just a discipline check to see if he can match your silhouette size, so he can throw you. So he picks you up, and he throws you.
With his force or like?
Force power. Just,
Okay,
just
cool.
hurls you across the room, puts you at medium range.
Damn, that means I have to. So I have to spend. Can I spend I have to spend a maneuver to walk over?
You're gonna
there,
have to spend maneuver, but then it goes to him at the top of the order, and what he does is he books it. He starts running out the back door.
Oh no, I'm out the back door.
You made it to the speeders. You're at the other warehouse. You
So
should
he's
be okay.
at the
No,
end,
the back door goes to the speeders.
He's not. Yeah.
by the time he'll be able to get out. Oh yeah, that you left the droid right there.
At the front door.
Oh yeah, no, you went. Did you go out the front door? I thought you went out the back
Which way did we
door.
originally came in? Which way did we originally come
You came in through the front.
Yeah. And then I went out to the
He did
back
say
way
that
to go to
he
the
cashed
speeders.
Okay, so you.
droid where he was hiding before.
Correct. So I hit the droid out front and ran out back. Fuck.
So you went out back, but the droid is out front.
Correct.
That's
And
all.
he ran-
So the droid is fine.
Yes, but I'm not.
Yeah,
You're
but you're
not
not there
back
yet.
behind
You're at the
this
speeders.
warehouse.
You're at the speeders. You're good.
You're out back at the other warehouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's out back. I don't know, taking a pee or something. By
So
himself.
he goes out and out of sight. As far as you know, extreme range. He goes out of sight.
From them.
From the people in the building,
Yeah.
more or less. And then NPC, he's dead. And then it goes PC1, which is Maggie, or whoever usually takes it. It's PC1.
How? Yeah, it's been me. How fast can I move? I don't-
Each maneuver is a range band. So you're technically at extreme right now. So you would go maneuver 1 long, maneuver 2 medium.
Are you still taking strain on movement, even though
Yes.
your ability doesn't make you do
Yes, because it's not voluntary.
that? Right, but wouldn't she have ignored that crit with her ability the first time?
It's not a crit. It's a power that he used that forces her to take
Oh,
strain
okay.
every time she
yeah,
moves.
it's a force power.
Gotcha.
Correct.
Okay, I need to get to my weapon.
Which is in the building. So you need to make 2 maneuvers to get to where your weapon is.
Okay, I take 1. That's my normal maneuver.
So that's 1. So you're going now. You're a
1 strain.
short range from your weapon.
Then I take another to get to my weapon.
That's correct. What are you at for strain now?
I'm at 8. How many more strain do I need to go, or how many more bands do I need to get to him?
To get to him, so you need to pick up your weapon, which is a maneuver,
Already
followed
got
by a minimum, as far as you can tell, as at least 2 more bands. Because he spent his top of the order turn just running.
I could do it, you guys.
So you pick it up, you take another strain, followed by 2 more strain to get out the back door
Can you
where he
take that many
was.
maneuvers in one turn?
7. And if you take another, you have to take 2 strain, 2 maneuver, and gain extra maneuvers. So
Okay.
would you?
I'll just
so,
take enough to grab my weapon then.
Okay, so if you're gonna spend a maneuver on this an extra maneuver to pick up your weapon, you're gonna take a total of 5 strain for this turn. 1, 2, 3 to get up to your weapon. 1 to move, 2 to move, 4 strain, 2 to pick up your weapon for an extra maneuver. 4 strain just to pick up your weapon all told.
Yeah, so I'm at 10 strain.
Okay, cool.
Ouch.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go next.
NPC's gonna go next.
Oh,
And
wait, how many NPCs are left?
And I
just
can
2.
take,
Just the big baddie and the one left that
I thought that we killed both of the little dudes.
there was 3 little dudes. not
Oh, okay, okay.
Where
okay.
are the dudes at?
2. What the one last dude is in the warehouse still.
Where?
In the middle,
Here we go.
just like near you, you can get to
Is
him.
he in range to me?
Short range of you, where you're at now.
I would like to hit him.
You can hit from short?
Oh, it's engaged.
Correct. Okay.
Okay.
So it goes to him.
Yeah, actually, I think I have.
And can you make another action? Because you spent
mean-
maneuver. You spent 3 maneuvers on your one turn. So you spent your regular maneuver. You spent your action as a maneuver.
I spent strain to do those extra maneuvers.
So you did. So we'll walk you through it. You did your first maneuver, which is base. Then you spent what your action would be as a maneuver to get to your weapon. Then you gave yourself an extra maneuver to pick up your weapon.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can
Yeah.
technically never have more than 2 maneuvers. So you can't.
Is that something that was learned recently? Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I said. Or you can't spend an action as a maneuver and burn strain to get a maneuver.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that makes chasing so much different.
Yeah.
Wait, so go back. Then I can't actually.
Roll
pick up-
back. You can't pick
That's
up your
2
weapon.
unless You have a double triumph.
There you go. So you got to your weapon.
Yep.
You didn't get to pick it up yet.
Okay, so I'm only at 8 strain then.
You took.
Correct.
Yeah. So
I can't pick up my weapon, so I only have 8
correct,
strain.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's a rule that I did not know.
Sorry, guys, I can't do anything.
I said it ages ago, weeks ago.
I don't remember.
about it.
My
Yeah.
bad.
Until now, I've been the only one manipulating that rule anyway.
Sorry, that one. For
I
long.
thought you could use your action round as a maneuver round. I'm almost.
You can,
Oh, you can.
but you can't have more than 2 maneuvers unless.
Oh,
have
so you
double-
can't give yourself a third maneuver.
Correct.
Got
the only
you.
way- the only,
Could I use my
rule-
action to pick up? Oh, never mind. No.
No, because you used your action.
Because it's a maneuver to pick up the weapon, not an action.
Ah,
There we go. Now it
maneuver,
clicks.
not an action.
Now
Okay.
I get it. Okay.
There we go.
Cool. Sweet. Okay. Doxy, he shoots at you after you just gutted his friend. In front of him. He fails to hit you, but he knocks one of your knives out of your hands.
Wow, consistently. They hit me.
Yeah, that's all that happens. It's just knives out of hands all the damn time.
Yeah.
Cool. Then it goes to PC.
Am I
PCP?
still mind controlled even though this guy ran away?
Yep.
Oh shit, dude.
Doxy, you first.
All right.
Kill this
So-
guy.
Can I hand Tara her weapon?
You would need to maneuver to get up to it, maneuver to pick it up.
The maneuver pick it up, hand it. You know.
I don't know if
She's
it's-
not engaged. She's within short range.
She can't go again this turn anyway, though, and I think she's just gonna use her maneuver to.
So she would need to maneuver to get to the weapon, burn 2 strain, spend a maneuver to pick up the weapon, action hand the weapon.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna be like, "You're doing awesome, Tara. Keep doing what you're doing.
And slit Siam's throat.
You're
You're doing a great job.
so inspired by me right now. So inspired."
Would you-
And then slit Siam's throat. Or not.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna give an extra. Everybody gets one, except for. Can I even give one to Kyle right now, even though he's far away?
I've only got 3 strain, so I would just give more to Maggie.
I can't. Like, I
Oh,
don't get to use extra successes. Like, each success is a character I can heal.
Gotcha.
Man, I wish I could take one for
So I take-
myself.
So I
So
take
dumb.
one. I get 1 strain.
You get 2.
Oh,
If we can hear you screaming from the warehouse, we should be able to hear your rhetoric from the warehouse.
You're right.
Do I get one even though I'm on an opposing side right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take it. I'm not gonna argue.
Oh, right. You're not allied currently.
I guess I'm allied with you. It's just Maggie. I'm only against Maggie right now, apparently.
Totally just switch your guns as stun and just start blasting the hell out of them. Why do I keep inspiring you, making my own job more difficult?
Have you used your move action,
Me?
Tara? Yeah. Or could she pick up my weapon and throw it to me?
I already asked if I could.
No.
That's funny.
It takes a move action to get to it and an action to either throw it or hand it.
Gotcha.
Her action's already done.
So who's taking the turn?
It's me or you, Kyle. And all I'm going to do is shoot at Maggie. I can't do anything else, I don't think.
Okay, so I'm at the bike. Did I see the guy come out the back door? Is he heading this direction?
Nope. You did not see him. He's not to you yet.
So he's not heading in this direction. I mean to me. I mean, is he coming in this direction?
You don't know. You can't see him. You're at the other warehouse on the other side.
Okay.
And you're going to be
On the
driving
bike.
a bike up to the front and not the back where he went.
Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. So start of the bike.
Yep.
Make my way back around front.
Sure. So you do so easily without any confrontation whatsoever. And it does still sound like there's fighting happening in the warehouse that you're in, or that you came from, rather.
So that was my last round of blue dice. So I didn't burn any of them.
I've got 2
Okay.
more rounds to shoot at Tara with.
All right. Last PC is Siam. Siam.
I'm going to retire to a nice beach somewhere in the Caribbean.
Okay. You are, I'm assuming, going to be shooting here momentarily.
You tell me. I don't have any control here, man.
You still believe that she is in the wrong and doing the wrong thing.
Sorry, Tara.
7, 8. What's your soak again, Tara?
6, so I don't take the.
So you
I
take-
take 3.
Okay. Sweet.
Take my strain.
You
I
take your
guess.
strain, and at that shot, that thought, the anger towards Tara, the believing that she's on the wrong side, that she needs to be stopped, fades. So, that happens after you let loose that last bolt.
Okay. Can I roll to see if I know what just happened to me, or if I just actually believe that on my own?
You definitely, you don't have to make a roll. See, you feel muddy brained, and that wasn't right. You know that you were wrong, and you're not sure what came over you. But you know you were in the wrong there. For one reason or another, something made you believe otherwise. Then it goes to him, and then him again, and that's that.
Looks like.
What did the guy look like that we were fighting? What did the?
I'll
first-
give you I'll re-describe him after this is
Okay.
over. Tara, it's on you, or usually to you. There's still one guy in here. He just took a pot shot at Cora.
Is that thing still affecting me where I take strain every time I do something?
Until the end of the encounter, yes. So, until this encounter is done.
So I'm going to pick up my weapon and take a strain.
Okay.
And I can't really do anything because I will
Fall over. Yeah. And then
Um,
that's fine. You can leave it at that.
I stand there and can I like ready an action if someone
There's
comes
no
with
ready
a-
to actions in this game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You still have a blaster? Can you shoot him with like? With
You
a
can
blaster?
do a defensive, can't you?
Like take a defensive action? I think you can with advantage. You can up your defense, like roll your defense up by rolling advantages and such. But I'll double check just to be sure.
Maneuvers, aim, assist, guarded stance.
What kind of action is that? Just a regular action?
Any combat checks made until the end of the next turn. So you can take a guarded stance and get
Cool.
a black die.
Against you?
Add black die to any combat check made until the next end of the next turn.
All right.
Keep
So you can
one
melee
melee defense.
You can stand guarded.
Or I can interact with the. So I can't see the guy at all, right?
No, you cannot. There's just the guy in the warehouse who seems clearly outnumbered, but seems to be standing his ground with a resolved will. He doesn't look afraid.
And there's still one guy in there.
Yeah, we still have one bag.
Can I swap to my pistol?
Unless you have Siam's ability, it's going to take a maneuver to do so. Because Siam can pull his weapon out as an incidental because of his talent.
It's called quick draw. If you don't have that, then I would imagine not, because you'd have to take strain to do it.
Can I throw my vibro, Volge?
You can absolutely throw your weapon.
I don't know how that would work.
I don't think... I'm sure there's rules for thrown weapons. I would assume it's like a ranged like light attack would be
It's
my
technically
guess.
what it is, ranged light, but
Yeah.
there's some serious black dice.
Oh
for it
yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
fine.
It's not gonna be an easy like.
So
Here
I
you
switched
go.
my skill to range light on the Vibrovulge. Hey man,
Do we
I don't
gotta
know.
do?
There's nothing I.
Use a light side point if you want.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Impale
I'm
his
just
ass.
worried
Get
about
some
having to fight him
advantages
next
that you
round and
can
have to
use.
pick
I'm gonna throw
Uh,
like 3 black die at you at least.
Get some light side points so you can have so maybe advantages will help get rid of some of your strain.
Yeah.
Or you throw it and it's so exhausting.
Or you just let me story tell the disadvantages.
Uh,
All right,
You-
and then I use the light side point.
You use a light
Yes,
side point? Go ahead.
Sure.
I'll give you the upgrade.
I don't know if it's gonna actually do anything. I'm gonna try to throw the Vibrovulge at him. So we'll
Yeah,
see
go
how
for it. You're welcome to. You're good to go. I give you 3 black dice. Go
I mean,
for
I
it.
can't move you guys. I don't know. What
No,
to
no,
do.
you're good. You're good.
I just love that you're gonna have to go get it.
Did not go well. Tell me what happens.
So disadvantage, that's fine. What I'll say, I mean, there's not much that can happen after this.
I'm not taking the strain.
So you see Tara wind up, and she's like throw it like a spear, I assume, and she throws.
Oh,
it.
before I throw it, I'm like, I cannot move. That's what I'm just gonna
Oh,
say.
okay. You can just I'm not gonna say it.
And then yeah.
You throw it at him, and he sees it coming as you were kind of winding up. You know, Tara's not really trained to be throwing weapons. So as he sees it coming, he merely just kind of steps out the way as the Vibrovulge goes flying and just collides with the, yeah, and Siam gets impaled. Collides with the door controls, and the back door gets slammed shut.
Of
Would have
course.
been nice if you rolled a threat or whatever it's called and see I'm going to pale. That'd be nice.
You know, despair would have been a beautiful thing. but-
Listen, I'm saying that it's one thing to fail a gunnery check. It's another thing to be a yellow-bellied trainer. Just saying. just saying. It wasn't my fault. No, tell it to the jury, buddy. Oh,
NPC,
sorry, there's no jury, just the executioner. Get him.
NPC's gonna take another shot at Korra again. He looks to you with a very steely resolve. Doesn't seem any emotions to be flowing through his face, but he's dead set on trying to kill you. He fails. Okay. The next 3 PCs.
All right, I'm gonna be like, Cora or Tara, you can move. You can do it. You can do it.
If I move, I'm gonna die.
Hold on though. You get 2 of
Yay!
that strain back, and then I'm gonna run over to the door. I'm gonna run over to the door.
Front or back?
The one that just slammed shut, the back one.
Sure. You run over to it. That'll be your turn.
Yeah. I can't open it this turn.
It's sparking.
Oh.
Oh,
But you would also need to burn. Yeah, you used your actions. You maneuvered and you leadership.
Well.
So.
Never mind. I guess.
I
I just ran there for no good reason.
It's not no good reason.
No.
You'll be there and ready on the next go.
So is it me then?
It
Kyle, you wanna
is.
go first? Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle or him.
my apologies. So I'm all the way back out front to where the thing is. Still no sign of that guy.
You don't see him.
Okay, I'm going to spend my turn strapping the droid on. Do I complete it this turn?
No, it won't finish by the end of this turn. It's gonna take some till the beginning of your next turn.
That's perfectly fine. I'll do that, and I won't say anything yet.
Okay. Siam.
That is me. Tara, I'm sorry. That guy did something to me. I don't know what happened. That wasn't me. I don't understand. And I'm gonna take a shot at asshole.
I do not understand either.
What would you like to use those advantages on?
No, I don't have that much strain. I'm trying to use 3 advantage for.
Make him drop his weapon,
Yeah,
right?
you can disarm him.
Okay, I'll do that.
100%.
Done.
Sure, you fire and again you glaze his hand and he drops his weapon.
Good. Hope
Goes
you
to
guys are
Tara.
pleased.
Tara, you can get to him in a maneuver.
All right. Can I?
You don't have your weapon anymore.
And
though,
you
do
can swing at him. You won't fall unconscious because she healed you by 2. She healed 2
How
of
does
your
this work
strength.
if I don't have a weapon? Do I just use brawl?
Oh, I thought you. Oh, yeah, you threw your fucking weapon. How did I literally forget that in 20 seconds? Yeah, it would be just a raw brawl check as far as I know. Yeah, if you just want to swing at him, it's just going to be a raw combat skill brawl.
Yeah, because then I can pick up my weapon the next round. I just have so much strain that like I can't really.
Go ahead, make your attack.
Actually, so I walked, or I'm already near him, or I had to walk.
You have to
over
move 1 maneuver
Yeah,
to get
so
to
that's
him.
why I spent the strain to
Yep.
move to him.
Mm-hmm.
If I spent another strain to pick up my weapon, could I still then attack him or no?
You can give yourself 2 maneuvers. You would still have an action.
But I have to take 2 extra strain.
Yes.
No, can't do that. So yeah, we're just gonna full on punch him in the face.
Do it up.
Yes.
Gouge his eyes out. You can
All
do
right,
it.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna punch him in the
Double
face. It's probably not gonna go well.
Okay. You missed.
Nope.
Heal
But I-
your strain. Heal so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
heal
heal
up.
my
Exactly.
strain?
That's a ton of strain. That's a ton of strain.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby.
Oh,
I'm all about it.
All right, it goes to him. He is going to back up spin a maneuver to back up, go to short range, and he's going to fire at you, Maggie, since you decided to try and kill him. Probably not
Sure.
going to go fantastically for him, but
I feel like for him to back up. What's he gonna do? Throw his fist at him?
he's just going to try and.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
no!
the
Yeah,
weapon-
yeah. The weapon's on the ground.
This was the
he has
most
to maneuver to
ideal
pick it
thing
up, and
for
he's
me
going to have to fire in short range or
ever.
engaged.
Maggie right now is reminding me of playing Dark Souls. Like you're
Mhm.
always fighting against your endurance bar, going up and down, and she's just trying to like get through the combat. It's crazy. It's crazy. Poor Maggie with the strain bar. Just like
You absorb it all, and he takes 2 strain. He doesn't do any damage to you. All right, next 3 PCs.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "You are on the wrong side," like the other guy said to me.
I'm gonna be like, he is on the wrong side. You're on the right side, and it's very inspiring. It is very
It is
inspiring.
very inspiring.
Is that 3?
Everybody heal except for me and
Is Kyle
Kyle.
close enough to take that now? Because he's right up front.
I'm out the front door.
Cora doesn't look like she wants to share with Kyle.
Well, she has to with
I
that if
want
Kyle's
to.
in range.
Do you want to or not want to?
I do want to.
Okay.
Like, I can't take it myself.
if
Go
I
ahead.
were you, I'd inspire myself.
I can't. I can't inspire
If I
myself.
were you, I would inspire myself.
Oh, that's really nice, but unfortunately,
Mike, am I
this is
taking it
a
or
game. We have
It's up
rules
to you.
here.
She can give it to you if she wants to. I'm gonna let
Okay,
her.
yes, you
Yeah.
take it. And you can play with those disadvantages. Because actually, you know what? Nah. Balls to the wall.
All
I'm
right.
taking the strain.
All right, who's next?
Inspire.
So Kyle, it's you or me.
Someone's got to
I-
finish this guy off.
I mean, honestly, I'm going to do one of those things where I'm going to finish. Do I finish putting the droid on here, strapping it up?
Yep.
Okay. As soon as I finish strapping it up, I'm going to call into there saying, I've got it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And I'm
As you're
not-
yelling that, I'm gonna be like, "It is difficult for me to move."
This encounter is not ending. All right, Siam,
I mean,
you're up.
that's what she's gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
It's just
again.
you got the electrical current still ripping through your body, and it's unusual amounts, and it's fucking with your systems completely. Siam, go ahead.
So let's look at the blue dice. Did I have the blue dice last time? Yeah, I did. Didn't help. Okay. Firing. Waboom.
Hey, you hit.
There it is.
And with that final shot, you send him on his ass and gasping for his last breath.
I'll heal my 2 strain and then pass on a blue die to whoever goes next if we need one.
That's initiative's ending. What I'll say is as he falls to the ground dead, and as everything kind of comes to, and everybody realizes, as you look around, you realize the warehouse is still filled with these other guys, this criminal ring. They all have their guns drawn. They all look like they were ready to fight, as I told you before. And even Ren Ordo was standing there, like at least naked and talking. As soon as the fight broke out, the only ones making any actions were the 4 of you and his little crew. The rest of them didn't do shit. They had their weapons drawn, but they just never engaged for one reason or another. As this man falls to the ground, they all start to move again, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And we'll take our first break here. That we skipped our
Oh,
first
man.
break.
It's gonna be a little bit longer.
Yeah,
of a
like
break.
we skipped our
You want to
first
just go
break.
to the next
No.
break?
Yeah. What?
What'd you say? You want to do what?
Let's do a little bit longer of a break because we skipped the first one. That's all.
Yeah, we'll take a little bit longer of a break. Everybody go do what you got to do. We'll grab drinks. We'll get what we need to do. And then we'll wrap back around and pick it back up in a few minutes. We'll see you guys very, very soon.
Right
Sweet
now.
deal.
No break.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to, I'd say hour 2, but technically it's hour 3. 2-hour combat. It's the longest combat I've ever run as a DM. Scott, your longest combat as a DM is like what? 6 hours?
16 hours
Of
maybe.
combat? Are you serious?
Jesus, yeah, 2-session combats because they're obnoxiously long. Yeah, I mean,
Was
when
that like a massive battle?
yeah. When you're
Oh,
running
like,
when
yeah.
you're running like 15th, 16th level characters, and it's like a huge combat. So Mike, you weren't a part of this campaign, but the super short version was PCs that had prepared for a gate to open up and a bunch of bad guys to come through. And when the gate opened up, different bad guys came through because they were fed misinformation, and so they were ill prepared for the combat, and things went sideways fast. It was awesome. So
That's dope. Well, we'll come back to the scene. Camera opens up, and everybody around, everybody who had their weapons drawn, now seems to be moving again. Not that they were frozen. I think frozen is the wrong word. Maybe that's the kind of the impression I'm giving. They were never frozen. They weren't stuck, you know, now that you think back. They just never acted. They never moved. They kind of just sat and watched the carnage happen before them. And keep this, which is similar to what happened when you walked into the warehouse. You heard when he first walked in the warehouse, you heard like 1 or 2 shots, and then when you all walked in, nobody was shooting anymore, and everybody was fine, and they were having a conversation. Everybody seems to be back up on guard. Guns are now trained on the 3 of you, however, in a panic, and Ordo looks rather upset as he whips around, notices the droid is gone, and then starts freaking out. Not freaking out, but looks rather angry. And said, "What the fuck was that? I thought I wasn't supposed to be here till tomorrow fucking morning."
I'm gonna say,
I sense
yo,
that-
I had nothing to do with that, and I'm going home.
What were you
I
saying,
sense
Tara?
tension.
Ha! he just, ha. Yeah, that's a word you could use. Tension. I can't believe the
I wanna-
fucker. I didn't even
I
get my
wanna deceive
goddamn
him.
money.
I want to try to use deception to deceive him into thinking that they took the droid and ran.
Do it.
You wanna? What do you want to roll? I'm sorry.
I want to deceive Ordo into thinking
Oh.
that the Force users team took the droid and ran.
Sure. Would you like to use a light side point?
yeah,
This
Yeah,
could
use a
save the
light side.
combat, so I think I will.
yeah.
So I
'Cause,
did that. All right. So
You give yourself the upgrade. So from now on, players are giving themselves upgrades and blue dies, so I don't have to like think about all.
So at the top, you can see upgrades, downgrades. You're gonna give yourself 1.
all right.
They
one
probably assumed it
upgrade done.
anyways, so hopefully it's just like nail in the coffin.
All right. So
You
wait.
just
do
gotta
I
remember
still-
after you roll to get rid of it.
being as we're out of combat, does the blue dice from Doxy still last, or is that done?
Nope,
That
gone.
expired already.
Okay.
Done.
All right. So I'm gonna roll a deception here. We just came here to protect our friend. I don't know what all that was. They took something out of the back and they ran. I don't want to fight you guys. We just want to get out of here.
Does Siam even know that was me?
No, he didn't see you.
So I mean, he's not actually lying.
True.
That
Technically
is true.
Would that make the check even easier for him?
Oh, I didn't see because you stealthed, right?
Correct.
I forgot that you stealthed in.
So would Siam even know before we
Yeah, I might
commit
not
to
even
this
know
roll?
this.
You might not even say this out loud because, like you said, you might not even know.
Yeah,
No.
so maybe this didn't happen. I forgot. I didn't realize I didn't know that he did that.
Only Cora knew.
I'll give you your light side point back.
And Mike, quick reminder: at the end of every combat or major encounter, we're supposed to roll a cool or vigilance to regain strain. And this is a simple roll, so against no dice.
Okay. Go ahead.
This is so everybody can kind of like roll that right now. Is your call, cool or vigilance, whichever you prefer.
I mean, I don't
So I
know
got
why there
0
would be a
strength.
difference when trying to heal. That's weird. We'll say prepared, whatever your prepared one was.
No,
no,
yeah,
it's
we
okay.
get to, we get to choose.
Oh, then well, I thought you were asking me. Go ahead.
I was telling them you. Sorry.
Is
So-
one yellow, one green?
Okay,
color,
so
or
what
three
do I
green?
heal off of that then?
You Cora heal 3 strain. Maggie
Okay.
2, Siam 1, me 0.
I don't have any strain left, so I
Then
don't.
you're good.
I didn't need to do that.
Can I use the advantages to heal strain as well, or no?
Negative.
No. Just
Okay.
like initiative rolls, they just do nothing.
What about our wounds?
No.
Does that does
Nope.
nothing? That's fine. I'm at an operating level now, so
No.
Ordo makes a couple of gestures and like points at a group of people, sends them out the back. Oh wait, they can't go out the back door. It's just shut, locked, and shut. start maneuvering to send them out the front door. Scott, you're out there, right? You might want to. What's the plan?
So who's coming out the front door that I see?
I'm going to walk to get my weapon.
Yes, you can do so. So basically, there's this conversation going on,
Yep.
and Ordo looks back, says his droid is missing. Siam was going to say something, but realized that he had no need to. It would make, he wouldn't know anything. So he makes a motion to a group of his henchmen and sends them out the front door to go start looking.
Did I hear that conversation happen?
Make a perception check.
Sure.
An easy perception check. You're right out the door.
Sure. Where's my perception? There you are. Bink.
You do hear that whole conversation.
Awesome. So knowing that that's the case,
Mhm.
I actually have an ability called Let's Ride. So I can actually, as an incidental, hop on my bike.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to fucking haul it out of there. I'll actually even go so crazy as to full throttle to like really gun it. So I'll do a piloting against 3. No, I've improved full throttle. Piloting against an average.
Okay, average done.
And I'll suffer a strain to do that.
Okay.
Bink. And make a pilot in planetary. And I'm just going to get the flip out of flop.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. You're gone.
Oh, I'll take one more strain. That's fine. I'm gone.
Do we know that he just did this? Is
You all hear of speeder
I'll
bike,
call
but
him later.
yeah, you don't know who's on the speeder bike. You know they came on speeder bike, so it could be them. You don't know.
Okay.
But he sends a group of thugs out that way, and then Ordo, in his full glory, in his birthday suit, faces the other 3 of you, and looks mostly to Cora, and seems a little confused. And he kind of he's like,
I'm gonna
why?
say,
And
"Are
then, so
you
then he
hurt?"
gestures. Then he gestures to Siam and Terry's like, why are they here?
I told them I'd meet them at the bar earlier.
And
I
you
heard that there were gunfire shots. Or laser shots? I don't know. Whatever we call them.
yeah, blaster shots.
She's all
I
straight.
heard blaster shots. Yeah, never mind. I said-
So you say you hear blaster shots, and he looks to you. He's like, and you come here, and you're gonna play hero, trying to save us all.
I am not here to save you. Only Cora.
Cora was fine, and I was having a conversation with my business partner until the 2 of you showed up, and for whatever
Tara
reason,
walks up to Cora and looks at her and sees that she's injured, and she's grabbed, like, she points and she's like, she does not look, or she scans her and she's like, she does not look fine. And then I start saying like what parts of her body look insufficient.
Yeah. And
And
there
he-
were shots fired before we came in here, so everything was not fine.
things were fine. My men get a little trigger happy when somebody walks into the warehouse in the middle of the night when nobody
Okay,
should
well,
be
we
here.
get a little trigger happy when we hear shots being fired and our friends around. So
He looks when you say that, he actually looks to Cora and he's like, "Did you tell them where you were?"
No, I told them to meet me at the bar.
So then he looks back to Siam and Terra. "So how did you know she was here?"
The bar is right next door.
there's a
Ardo.
distinctive noise we heard from outside that told us she was here as we were walking by toward your bar.
The gunshots?
Nope.
Because he was gonna.
Cora
like,
just kind of blushes.
it takes a minute. Let's see if he figures out what you're putting down. Let's see if he
Really?
picks up on what you're putting down. He's not the smartest man in the
I
world.
think Cora's gonna like grab his hand and just like kind of look down and shake her head.
He gets
Be
it.
like,
Oh, you grab his hand with that. He's like, "Oh." Needless to say,
I do not understand your definition of fine. Fine means best, superior quality. This does not
boy.
appear to be fine to me.
she was going to be fine.
Dude, you want to put some pants on before?
I
we
don't
continue
know,
the
Ardo.
conversation?
They were really
I kind
No.
of prefer you with
Uppity.
no pants.
He's
when
cuts.
they came in here.
Cora, it was a lovely evening. Get the hell out.
So I won't be.
Get the hell
seen.
out.
All right, bye.
You're welcome.
We leave.
Yeah. I assume you all leave.
Does she have the rest of her belongings? Like, is it
Yes,
like a
of course.
Yeah,
of
they were
course.
all like in my pockets.
Yeah, everything's there. You got it all put on.
Just gonna adjust.
not
You
a
know?
concern.
Love the image of you like butt ass naked trying to put on clothes. You're doing great, Tara. Like buttoning. Your butt.
You're so good.
That's basically
You're
what
so
happened.
good. Anyway, so the 3 of you hustle your way outside of the warehouse to what is a relatively empty area, as it was when you showed up. There's no signs of anybody out here, including Kyle. What do the 3 of you do? Kyle, I'm assuming you started heading back to the ship.
Oh,
I'll-
absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for comms. If I don't hear anything within
Yeah,
5
I'll
minutes,
use
I'll
comms and
them.
be like, Kyle.
Yep. You know, it's like.
Yeah, you hear like the buzzing of the engine in the background.
Did you abandon us?
Are you clear?
I'm gonna look at Tara and be like, we don't know.
I believe
We'll
that I am
meet you at
clear.
the ship.
Yep. There's 3 bikes left behind the other warehouse, and I'm gonna keep going.
I mean, we can just walk. It's not that far.
It was a. I don't remember how far it was.
This
It was
is true, but I'm not trying to draw anymore or run into
That's
that
true.
guy.
I should go take the dude. Yeah, we just huff it back.
Sure.
Yeah.
Doesn't take you long. So Scott, you get there way before them.
Yeah,
and by way
turns to
before,
go towards
you know.
the bikes because that's what Kyle said, and then the two of you are like, no, I don't think we should
Yeah.
do that.
We're gonna walk, Tara.
before they get there, Kyle, is there anything you want to do on your own?
I mean, I want to get back to the ship.
Yep.
We did not leave that guy on the ship, correct?
Right.
Correct.
He's waiting at the bar that we met him at first.
Open the ship. I drive the bike up onto the ship. Yes! Drive the bike up onto the ship. I grab the droid. I'm actually going to sneak it over to the hole in the wall that Siam showed me before.
Mhm.
Shove it into the hole in the wall, making sure, of course, it's powered off. I'm going to lock it up inside there. And then I'm going to go and totally have some Oreos and Bantha milk and pretend like nothing ever happened.
Easy enough.
Eat up on the counter, you know.
No problem. Yeah, the tortured guy that you guys had. Did you let him go? I can't remember. Did you
Is
leave
he
him on the
still tied
ship?
Up on the ship.
Oh, he's still tied up. But
Yeah.
we're not done with him. Oh, yeah, we're not done with him yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we
cool.
were gonna take him to the next planet.
Yeah, he's in the passenger locked seat,
Take care of him,
Tied
make sure
up.
that he doesn't get killed.
All right.
and that door is locked.
Oh, some time passes, and
I'll check
eventually,
and make sure he's there and still tied up.
sure, he is still there, still tied up.
Okay, deal's still on. Don't worry.
Time passes, and Siam, Korra, and Terra eventually make their way to the starport without finding any trouble on the streets, and eventually to the ship themselves. Terra looks a little, probably the worst you've ever seen her in your time knowing her.
Me? I
yeah.
look fine.
Did your strain all heal?
I only have 2 strain.
Oh, fuck, you look fine. Never mind. You
Yeah,
got healed
I look
up
great.
fast.
I'm doing fine.
However, that is the 1st time
Don't
any...
spread lies about me,
Sorry,
Mike.
sorry. Continue.
What's
The 3 of you
up?
make your way onto the ship without any problems.
Yeah, man, like Korra was healing me nonstop, so
Yeah,
That is
sorry that
considered.
I wanted to let you pass out from strain so that you weren't a threat to Tara anymore.
Oh,
Wade,
me?
I hope you didn't take that personally.
No, so I kept getting advantage, so my strain's at 0. I kept
Good,
my own about that.
I
Rather than
just
use
remember
that
you
damage-
got pretty high there, and I was just like, "Yep,
Oh,
don't."
hell yeah.
Yeah, I was up to 7, and then I rolled 4 advantages, and rather than use them against Terra, I was like, I'll just heal strain.
Good shit.
A little blue spice, you know what I'm saying?
So in my head canon, that translates into the 3 of them regaling with each other about what happened in game in combat as they go walking aboard the ship, and I'm just gonna patiently wait for them to finish their like chat about it.
Okay. I assume they do.
Hi, Kyle.
So they didn't follow you?
Not that we're aware. I'm gonna peek out the door. I'm gonna like peek out and see what.
You want to
I
make a
can
perception check?
Yeah,
Okay, make a
I'm really
perception
bad
check.
at those. I don't know if you want me to.
I'm pretty bad at them too. But
The only
it's
thing
not
I'm good at
embarrassing.
doing is
I would
killing
assume
stuff.
we all would have like been trying to look around to make sure we weren't followed back to the ship. Like I would.
Yeah, I do it the whole walk. I imagine you guys were very on edge and looking. You do not seem like you were followed. Siam, taking a
Okay.
look.
I guess we're all rolling perception.
You're
I
welcome
might-
to. You're welcome to.
After what we just went through, I would have been like, I don't want
Yep.
Dude 1 or Dude 2's team. Either one.
Here's
followed.
the thing. None of you see anything following you
Okay.
on the way back to the ship.
So when you say you guys confirm nobody followed, I'd be like, all right, well, sorry for I didn't abandon you. I say, like, kind of like bringing my attention back to that question.
I did not see you in the battle.
But that's because I was doing something else. Come here, and I'll bring my way over to the.
You're not going to shoot me, are you?
What?
Terra,
No.
we went over this. It wasn't my fault.
Siam
God,
shot
you
at me.
did.
No, he once almost shot me too. It was an accident. It's probably
He had
misfire.
Luke Skywalker powers. He made me do it.
What?
The guy we were fighting was throwing people all across the room. He
He was
got in my
using
head.
the
He
Force.
made me shoot at Tara.
Wait, hold on. What?
I
He
took
used it-
shots at Tara.
He used it on me too. Before you guys came in, I was almost out the door with that droid.
He went like this, and Tara went flying a mile back.
I too went flying before you guys showed up.
Well, at least he wasn't riding the saddle on your brain like he was mine.
That's true. I
I
can't
could have
stand
defeated
you.
him if I could have moved.
There was a Jedi here?
Tara,
I do
when,
not know
when
if it
Kyle
was a Jedi.
when Kyle says Jedi, because of your encounters in the past, the first thing that pops to your head is this man did not fight as with the style and grace of the Jedi you've fought with in the past. To your knowledge, at the very least, with the way he was fighting, he was much sloppier, much more untrained, unskilled, unrefined. So Jedi doesn't necessarily even be the first thing that comes to mind, as he fought like no
Okay.
other Jedi you fought.
I do not believe he was a Jedi.
But he had
His
Jedi
combat-
powers.
From a combat analysis standpoint, he was sloppy, unorganized, easy to predict.
So he was a shitty Jedi.
I do not know if that is such a thing. Jedi are normally trained.
Wait, so there are people that have these
He's
powers
the
that aren't
person I know,
Jedi?
and he got in my brain, so he wasn't that bad.
I mean, so there are people that aren't Jedi that have these powers?
I feel like this is an in-flight conversation.
Yeah, I'm
That's fair.
just-
That's fair.
Okay, well, guess what the Jedi was looking for? I say turning and going over to the vent and pulling the grate free, moving to the side, and you see the, droid in there.
A bottomless droid.
The droid. It's
Oh,
the
that's
droid.
droid.
It's the droid.
I mean, we can get
The guy
like
we fought, was he older or
young.
young?
He looked young.
Hmm.
Adult, but young. Maybe in his 20s, early 30s at most.
Okay, so he could be like a young Jedi that's still in
Let's
training type of thing.
get our man and get out of here.
Speaking of our man, you don't know yet, Cora, and then kind of like bring her to the other room.
We don't have.
You guys are like in the like common area, and you just hear like a muffled what? Yeah.
As she's just so mad at
What
Kyle.
have you eaten? Oh my God! What have my friends done to you?
He
don't
looks
you
up.
point a finger at
He's
us,
got
Kyle.
an eye swollen shut.
Gesturing.
Some dried blood still caked around his lips from being clearly punched in the face a couple of times. He's tied up, and when he tries to talk, it's
Kyle
it's
told
inaudible.
me to get information from him.
Oh God.
Thank you, Tara. This is why we're on the same page.
You guys go get the man.
We
I'm
did get all of
going
the
to
information
kill
that we
this
were
man.
requesting.
That's fine. You could heal him, but he's going on a vacation to another world. We're not leaving him here.
and I'm gonna say, is this what you want to this guy?
He just.
All right, and then I'm gonna start like mending him.
While you're doing that, I do say to her, so more or less I fill you in, and I think you already knew this stuff, Docs, but more or less fill in that I was inquiring as to why they were hunting me
Right,
when she kind of went off the deep end.
Mhm.
right.
Well, not she.
Went off the deep end.
Yeah, it did.
Kyle, this was all your idea.
I did not go off a deep end. I do not know what this deep end he speaks of.
Hey,
Tara,
Tara,
he's
Tara,
crazy,
try not
right?
to
He
get
got
shot
hit
by
in the head.
Siam while you're out there.
Can we just call this? Do we have to leave to go get this guy? Can we call him?
He wanted specifically to meet in person.
Yeah, come meet us at our ship.
Yeah, exactly.
You
He
know
said
the
he'd be
way.
waiting at the bar. That's it.
You know the way. Come.
Siam, you know at the very least with your past that meeting in person can be and usually is much safer, and as opposed to not getting your comms picked up on.
We're not okay. We're not gonna take the droid with us because
No. You want to get him and bring him back to the ship, is my
yeah.
understanding.
So, all right, I'm gonna go back to the bar.
Sure.
Do we want to leave two here? Someone else want to go with me back to the bar to get
I
friends?
would
I'm
stay here.
definitely staying behind and treating the man that you guys tortured. Like
Tara
for
offers to stay as well.
100% what Cora would do.
Kyle, you want to go for a walk? award-winning
people-
smile.
How many people can this bike hold?
2.
And the droid strapped to it, or no?
No, 1 in a droid.
Okay, I'm going to take the bike with Kyle on, with him on the back, Sam on the back, and
Take off.
drive out to wherever we're going to meet up with the guy.
Sure. You go back to the bar that you initially met.
back there.
Initially
As
met
they
him at.
leave, and while Cora is healing the other guy in the other room, I am going to turn on the other droid.
It is busted to the point where it needs repairs before it'll activate.
I'm
However,
gonna try to repair
Can
it.
you make me before you repair? I want you to make me wrong dice pool. Just a mechanics check, just an average difficulty mechanics check on this thing.
Oh God, is there any way to upgrade this at all?
What are you trying to repair?
The droid.
Don't turn it on yet.
Oh, I'm going to. I'm Tara.
But yeah, Tara would.
Oh god.
And Cora would be too preoccupied.
Yeah,
trying
you
to
should be healing.
God,
That's why I was like, I'll stay.
The lowest intelligence one
Free
doing
will.
it.
No.
All right. No, then you don't learn anything. You're welcome to attempt making repairs if you'd like.
Okay.
It is going to be a very difficult mechanics check.
That's scary.
I'm gonna use a light side point. I don't care what you guys say.
Goodness.
It's fine. It's fine. That's
Yeah, I like it.
I'm probably not gonna do anything good with this because I'm not trained or anything.
Who knows? You could get very lucky on that roll.
Nope.
You have to upgrade yourself. Remember. Give
Oh, that's
yourself the-
medicine. Are you
That's
sorry?
that's medicine, and you got to give yourself. Did you give yourself the upgrade?
Oh, I did not give myself an
Give
upgrade.
yourself the upgrade as well.
I hit the wrong thing. I am blind.
I'm waiting for a despair roll. Maybe.
I was also.
You
sitting-
upgraded the wrong side. You upgraded
You did.
the right. You have to upgrade the left.
You gave yourself a difficulty upgrade as opposed to a bonus upgrade.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And learn.
All right, take 4.
By the end of the session, Maggie's gonna be storytelling this campaign. Moving on.
All right. You
That was closer
fail.
than I wish it was.
Not
So,
as
getting a-
bad,
getting
but
a
so
good-
bad.
getting a good look at this droid at the very
Why
least,
are there
Maggie.
4? Oh, because
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So getting a good look at this droid, at the very least, up close. It's your typical kind of 3PO style protocol droid. It's silver in color. One of its eyes is missing. There's a gigantic dent in its head. Rust kind of covers a part of its upper left of its chest. Arms seem to be intact, though, in repair. And then wires just dangle from its waist down, where clearly the legs were. But not like... It does not look like it was done so by a professional. It comes very much across like it was kind of crudely removed. Like the legs are very crudely and hurriedly removed. So it just does not look like it's in good shape at all.
Yeah.
Chop shop.
As Tara's looking at it, she realizes quickly that she can't do anything for it, and she's like, "I am sorry," and she is gonna try to clean
Aw.
clean the rust off of it.
Yeah, you we'll
I
say.
do not know what they did to you, but we will save you.
So Tara will spend her time kind of at least shining up the droid. That's adorable.
I like it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Unfortunately, she couldn't save it.
Yeah, it's
I wanted to talk to it. Damn it.
That's right.
All
At
the
least we didn't
time.
do anything drastic, like use a light side point or anything.
Cora, do you want to? Cora, do you want to talk to this guy at all, or just kind of want to kind of heal him and just kind of tend to his wounds?
I'm gonna like tend to his wounds and comfort him.
Go ahead and make a medicine check. Go ahead and make a yeah, sure, make a medicine
Sure.
check.
I'm gonna make
Make
sure
an
that he eats
inspiring
and stuff,
check.
too.
If you use a light side point
Are
on
you
this guy, I swear
kidding?
though.
Did you want to make another check for something else? Did you say or no?
No,
Okay, cool.
I'm just saying, like,
So-
I'm make sure that he's. But I have like stim packs and stuff. Like, I would probably.
You're
use
welcome to
them
use a
on
stim pack if you'd like. That's
Like-
I just didn't know if you wanted to use a stim pack on this guy or not.
it. I feel like she would.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely think that she would.
I have
Sure.
stuff
It's
like
legit.
that
It's legit.
too.
Oh, I know what you're thinking, Maggie. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. I use a stim pack on him. I am down
Sure.
to 2 now.
So you heal him for 5 flat. And he, as the drug courses through his veins and it hits his bloodstream and his head is sagging and there's still a little bit of drool just dripping out because he can't keep his mouth closed from his fat lip just being too much. He starts to move and a little liveliness kind of retakes him as he opens his one eye that's not fully swollen shut to look up at you. And words that you can finally understand come out of his mouth and that aren't just mumbled messes. And he just says simply, "Thank you."
Of course, and I'm gonna grab him ice and food
and just baby the boy the best you
Yeah.
can.
Poor thing.
Maggie.
I have 10 repair patches. I can only use 5 at one time, it says. 5 in one day.
Yeah.
If I use all 5 on it,
If you use all 5 on it,
Diom's crying somewhere.
he will still need repairs, but I will not say that he will be shut down, if that makes sense. If you use all 5 on him, something will happen. It will not be a waste, so to speak.
hell
But
yeah.
I can't guarantee that it would be like,
I will
Ooh.
use all 5 on him.
okay. So during your cleaning,
Tara would do that.
all right, an event. So
I
you
agree.
kind of use these repair patches on him, so much so that while you can't get everything fixed, you get enough of the wires
Probably
reconnected.
don't put them in the right places because
Yeah.
my mechanics check was terrible.
It was pretty bad. But you get enough things kind of going where his one eye that he has lights up, and you can hear the whirring of the gears, and as his head starts to turn, you hear like the as he just looks around, kind of takes in his surroundings, and then looks up to you with an eye, but says nothing.
Yeah, I look at the droid and I say, hold on 1 second. I wrote this down. J9T4. I am T3R4.
It looks like it takes a minute, and you can hear. You know how when your hard drive is really struggling, and you can hear it like working. You hear those. You hear that whirring noise kind of. Work
Actually, when your
over
hard drive
time.
is having problems, you guys are probably hearing beep.
Oh,
beep.
true. But you do actually hear very quiet beeps and a lot of like hard spinning of something going on in his head as you speak to him. It's clear he's processing what you're saying at a much slower rate than you've ever witnessed for a droid at this point. And he looks at you, he's like, and he just every time he speaks, when he goes to speak, you actually hear like a faint white noise in the back of his speech, a little bit of a low buzz. And he just looks up to you, his eye kind of flickering in and out a little bit. T3R4, where am I?
You are on our ship. I do not. Does our ship have a name?
I don't think so.
I came up with one. We just didn't apply it yet.
Okay. I do not know the name of it.
Again, time passes a little bit. It's a few seconds past as he processes the information. T3R4, what planet am I on?
I do know the planet we're on, right?
You do know the planet you're on. Yeah.
We are on. Oh God.
Phomos.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Far away from home.
On a YT1760 small transport.
Corellian make. Far from home.
We are going to take you home. If you
His-
wish to go home.
When you say that, and after he processes it, his head actually kind of perks up a little, and he kind of tilts his head a bit, and he's like, "So, you are not with those that took me, then?"
No, we are with. We're on Phomos, the stinky planet. We were Zirat,
Zrat.
right?
Yeah, Zrat.
We were sent here by Zirat. He would like us to bring you back. But he did state that you would have your own option.
He keeps his head tilted, processes the information again, and he nods. He's like, "It's been a while since I've seen Master Zrat. It'll be good to see his face again."
I feel like
So you do want to see him.
He just merely nods.
Then we will take you to see him.
Cora would be able to hear this.
Oh,
Make a
yeah, you
perception
To hear them.
Yeah, they're in the common room, so they're not far from you.
All right, so she's just gonna like kind of brush hair out of dude's face and be like, "You're gonna be okay. I'll keep checking on you, but I have to check on this situation." And
Yeah, you're hearing like light beeping noise going on in the
Right.
background, and Tara talking to herself. What it sounds
yeah,
like.
yeah, and I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, our guest is awake. Hi,
head-
I'm
I
Cora."
repaired J9T4.
His head turns to you, Cora, with again one eye blinking on and off.
J9T4. This is Cora.
Pleasure to meet you, Cora.
Please make your acquaintance. So
It seems I'm missing my legs.
yeah,
Yes, I
we
could not
found you
repair
that
those.
day.
They seemed mangled.
Shame.
We can try to get you some new ones.
That would be wonderful.
I'd like to wait until the rest of our party arrives before we make any kind of hasty decisions.
Do you just want to talk with him, Tara? Kind of like light conversation? Is there anything that you're looking to get from him as far as information is concerned?
No, I just wanted to make sure that he wanted to go.
Yeah. He seems very willing, and he's incredibly pleasant to speak with, as most protocol droids are.
Okay.
Camera cut to Kyle and Sion pulling up to the front of the bar. Hopping off your bikes and make your way inside, unless you want to do something first.
No, bike.
Okay, bike. Sorry, my apologies. And you make your way inside the bar. Bar's still got guests. It's not popping like it was before, but it's still pretty full. And at the bar, right where you saw him the very first time, Kyle, is Rot drinking.
Okay. Before we even walk in, the first thing I would do is just say on the comms over to the lady in robot, be like, just arriving, and then hop off and go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
The lady robot?
The
Lady
lady
and
and
robot.
the robot.
Because you ain't
Oh,
no
the
lady.
lady and the robot.
Of
You
course.
ain't no lady.
All right.
We go
Cora's
in.
not much of a lady herself. We're gonna be honest.
I mean, depends on your definition.
I
So,
think we saw.
And like I said,
So-
he's drinking alone at the bar.
yep. So, I mean, we go in. He obviously knows exactly who we are. So, I mean, I am probably, so my intent is to go straight up to the guy and talk to him. I don't
Yep.
know if Siam is a little bit more held back than I am, but I'm going to go like right up to
I
him.
want to make a perception check around the bar and see if there's anyone
Also,
watching us.
quick timeout. Sorry, there was no good time to jump in. But when he radioed, I would have been like, okay, should I jam comms in case it gets hairy?
I look to Siam and then just say, no.
Okay.
Okay, so you just walk right up to him. He's drinking. As
I
you
want to make a perception check first. I want to look around and make sure no one's looking at us or notices us or anything like that.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. Other than the eyes that usually follow when going into a bar like this, in a planet like this, on a town like this, nothing that sticks out outside of that.
I don't like your face.
Exactly. He doesn't like it either.
All right,
I
cool.
think it's the other way around, but yeah.
I'm gonna nod at Kyle and
Yeah, I
like
think so.
give the all clear. Like, I think we're good.
Okay.
Do you just pull up his chair? Or do you tap him on the shoulder? How do you approach him, Scott?
I'm going to go and lean in next to him. So, like, lean my arms on the bar next to him, try to, like, wave the bartender over.
Okay. As you kind of lean next to him, he looks over to you. Doesn't really be like, "Oh my God, you're here." He more just continues drinking as the bartender makes his way over. He's like, "So."
I'll have what he's having, and you can pick up this one this time.
He just nods, and he's like, "Good to hear." And he just makes a gesture like, "That's okay." And the drink gets delivered, and he covers it.
Comes over, I take one sip of the drink, and I say, we should probably head back now.
You know, I was done with this drink anyway. He gets up off the chair, leaves some credits on the table for the bartender, and he's like, "Lead the way."
I
As I-
highly recommend we make our way back.
As I walk, I'm going to hand the beer to Siam, and I'm going to literally give the beer to Siam and say, well, I can't drink and drive, can you? I'm going to hop on the bike with the other guy.
Are we getting real cozy on the bike, or are we taking another way back?
I'm going to hop on the bike with the other guy.
He hops on with you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna down the beer and start walking. I guess.
Poor Siam.
I took shots at Maggie. This is my punishment. It's fine.
That's
Poor
adorable.
Alright.
Siam probably feels like shit, dude. He's like just getting
He's been
over
going
what-
through some hell.
Yeah, I'm just
Poor
gonna be like,
Siam.
peace, Ted Nugent. You've been great.
I'm gonna drive the other guy back there, but honestly, Mike, as soon as I get back there and I let the guy out, I will go and play shuttle service to go pick Siam.
Oh, sure. Well, we could skip to the part where Siam gets here. Everybody's in the ship, and that's what we'll pick up. So Siam's
Surprise! I actually beat them back 'cause I'm so quick.
he just ran like the dog that he is.
I'm down on all fours.
So the four of you make your way, are finally all together.
Last session.
The four of you are all together with Zerat in the ship. As he walks into the ship, he doesn't go into the ship until everybody's here. As he walks into the common room, he does see his droid sitting there and up and running to Siam and Kyle's surprise.
I'm gonna say good news and bad news.
I repaired
Well, before any of that,
T9
just-
or J9 T4.
what?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Kyle and Siam, you're seeing J9T4 on.
yeah. I'm like,
She said I repaired J9 T4.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, did I not come through?
Oh, yeah. It was probably Zoom being
We
weird.
just heard the robot's name. We just
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
the-
That's why I was like, what?
Oh, I said, oh, it's probably because it only can handle like 2 people talking at once. I said, I repaired J9 T4.
you got it working.
Yes.
Huh.
That's great.
Zerat steps forward, kind of quickly looks the J9T4 up and down before turning to address the 4 of you, and he's like, first things first, I am incredibly pleased to see you all alive. I wasn't sure how things were going to go, and to be honest, on Phomos, you can't really predict. The fact that the 4 of you are standing here warms my heart, and I'm happy that not only were you all alive, but I clearly picked the right group for the task.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say this though. We agreed that if things got hairy, we're gonna up the price. And our doomsday scenario, we upped that a bit. We ran into some really stiff competition for this droid.
Again, feels like in-flight conversation to me.
No, because this guy's gonna pay us better.
Go.
I
Are we
can pay
taking
you
it with
all in
us?
flight. I can pay you all. If you, the 4 of you would rather get off this planet now, that's fine.
You wanted to go with us anyway, right?
That is correct.
All right, let's just go. Let's just go, and then we can talk about payment. It'll be great.
Sure.
Oh, we're gonna
Um,
talk about payment.
It's gonna cost somebody. He'll cover it. Actually, he says 1 moment, please, and he leaves. He leaves the ship, and he comes back merely a few minutes later, and he's like, "Docking fees all been taken care of. You're free to leave when ready."
Oh, thank you so much, Sarat.
No, thank you, sincerely.
Kara like drags over a box and puts the other droid on it, so he kind of has legs.
Oh,
I'm gonna go take a look at our prisoner and see what kind of shape he's in.
We really shouldn't leave yet, anyways, because we did still have like it's funny because I didn't think
We need to
Maggie.
go to the
Was,
junkyard to get the other astrogation droid.
I
and
didn't think
maybe
Maggie
get
was going to
some
fix this
leg.
guy. I thought we were actually going to have to use that person to fix him. So the fact that Maggie did it actually saves us time, which is fucking awesome. But we do still need to trade the gunnery gun for the astromech droid.
Should I use black?
We were
market?
gonna trade the gunnery gun.
Oh yeah, we don't need that.
That was the plan the whole time, because what are we going to do with the gunnery gun?
Yeah. So we trade it for the astromech droid
Right.
because that's like super
Cool.
useful for us.
We also have a rifle that we were looking at selling.
Well,
this- This could be the right planet to find the thing we want to get for Maggie too.
if we think I don't know if they'll have that quality equipment for Maggie, but definitely can sell the rifle here. Well, let's see what Mike lets us do. Mike,
Okay.
are you aware of that?
I
So-
just feel like we should do it on the next place.
See, I don't know. I feel like because we already had a deal set up with this guy for the astromech droid and the gunnery gun, we should take care of that at least, and we can always hold off on the other gun.
And
I
this is
actually
scumbag central. Finding a guy that'll buy a disruptor rifle shouldn't be that hard.
it could even be the same guy. It's just I get Doxy's sense of urgency to be like, why don't we get the flip out of flop? You know, like
Mm.
to blow this hot dog stand.
Yeah.
So what's the plan?
Definitely to go to the droid place to
Mhm.
get the broken down astromech droid and bring it back with and trade the gunnery gun for it. Unless you guys have a different plan, I actually think the best people.
Well, the droid was only a couple thousand credits because it was damaged, right? So the gunnery gun we should be making money on still.
I think it was upwards still like the 6,000 or so,
6,000's base. He brought it down by 2,000 to 4.
and 6,000's base for a brand new gun purchasing as opposed to selling. So it's up to you again. So
He would be happy to do a flat trade.
Oh, cool. There you go. Who's the best negotiator?
It doesn't matter. We already negotiated it.
And
fair.
mind you, it's late at night. You'd have to wait till the morning to get there when he's open.
I'm fine with that.
Just
I
to
am
put it out
too,
there.
but Also, we did not negotiate the sale of the big gun. We just negotiated the price of the
To
Astro-
4 down to 4. That's fine. You can negotiate when you get
I
there.
would like to get more money for the big gun. My negotiation's only 3 green die though.
My negotiation is.
I said we send Siam and Cora to go take care of it because they're not wanted by anybody, and we can stay here with our passengers.
My negotiation is a yellow and 2 green.
Okay, so you should negotiate. You're better at negotiating than I am.
Okay.
So keep in mind, you have till morning, so you can still talk to Zerat until you don't want to talk to him anymore, or we can skip till the next morning. Whatever the four of you would like to do.
Tara's just gonna be watching the droid and Zerat to make sure that the droid actually wants to be, like, do whatever the droid really wants to do.
Sure, of course.
I wanted to make a point to have Cora talk to Tara also
You're welcome to.
at some point. She's gonna be like, hey Tara, I really appreciate you looking out for me today.
Of course, anything for a friend.
Oh my god, I love Tara. Love her. Okay, sorry.
I think Kyle will spend his time with that person in the other room, just like asking questions, but trying to be super nice about it because he genuinely feels bad about the whole, torture thing.
Mhm.
And so
That's how I handle getting information from people.
And so just trying to ask like the questions of why it is that they're looking for me, but I'm pretty sure I already know the answers.
Yeah, he doesn't have much more information to give you outside of what he gave you.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Wait, because you said actually it was the
He was just a bounty hunter.
he was a bounty hunter. Wait a second, it was hired by that's why I wanted him.
The
'cause
bounty was put out by the Empire.
Yeah,
But he
that's
picked
what I
up your
was-
bounty off of a typical bounty board that you find on planets like this.
But does he know anything about the Empire bounty or why or any details?
No idea as to why.
Does he know the credits that I'm value? That I'm
He told
valued
you,
at?
10 grand.
Fuck. Okay, I'll put that on my name.
Yep. Right, we were gonna sell you and then try to rescue you.
That's right.
Does anybody want to engage Zerat at all and talk to him, or do you want to wait till you guys are what you consider safe and in space?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Cool.
Probably just pleasantries.
Yeah,
Anyway.
And he's very pleasant the whole time. All night, he very much is kind of... I don't want to call it like motherly tending to the droid, but very much seems to be keeping an eye on him and making sure he's okay to the best
like
he
it's
can
obvious
be.
he cares.
Yes, he very obviously gives a shit. Whether he gives a shit because it's the mother's droid or because he sees the droid as a living thing, you don't know. But he very clearly cares.
Tara, unfortunately, appreciates that.
Unfortunately. Listen, everybody you've met has ended up dead or dying. So it's good to meet somebody that you don't necessarily have to kill.
We dropped off
And I
one
wanted
crew
to free the
member.
droid, but he
Yeah.
seems like he's happy.
Mm.
There's one crew member from this form of the vessel that was still alive that we left alive.
After we tortured him.
That's true.
No, the lady.
The lady left.
Tara.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't kill everyone.
All right. Well, then we'll cut
Yeah,
to the
that was
morning.
probably a bad idea, letting her go.
We'll cut to the morning with Siam and Cora making their way. You know, the camera cuts in what we're greeted with is a nice kind of sky view of Siam and Cora approaching the junkyard with the gun on a speed bike or something along those lines. However you ended up getting it there, you get it there. And out front is the same guy that you met last time, jovial and happy to see you.
Cool deal. I'm gonna be like, listen, we've had a hell of a night.
Mhm.
We could use whatever kind of
Who
deal
doesn't on
that
Phomos?
you
Let's
can-
be honest.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair enough. But ours was a hell of a night.
Ah,
And we could use any extra credits that you are willing to part with. I need the best deal possible. And negotiation.
that's a beautiful roll. Fantastic
Yeah, it
roll
is.
on negotiation. He's like, well, let me see the gun first before we start making, deals about
It's
how much I'm going to
signed by
pay
George
you.
Lucas.
You will see that it is in phenomenal condition. It has been treated well.
So he starts to inspect it. He takes his time kind of going over it. Not like he takes an hour or anything, but he goes through what is the important parts of the gun, what's in working, what's a little damaged, and he stands up, kind of stretches and cracks his fingers. He's like, well, the gun's minorly damaged, but it's in proper operating order, and I know.
I know she had succeeded already, but I was just talking to Scott in the chat. I was going to try to assist her on the negotiation. Can I give her a...
Yeah,
blue?
you can still go ahead and assist and maybe even help her succeed even more, which would get you more money.
So can you just roll is it just a blue die? What do I roll
Just
to...
a flat blue is all she needs to roll.
Yep, go ahead and roll an extra blue, Cora.
Yeah, you were very quick on those negotiations.
An advantage, not bad.
Remove a strain. There you go.
There you go, done. So yeah, back to what he was saying. He's like, I mean, even in this condition, before I even do any repairs, I can think of 20, 30 different people in this town alone who'd probably put Good money for this thing. Well, how about this? I'll trade you the droid, plus... How's an extra 1,000 credits on top sound?
I was thinking if you had any parts that would fit my droid, such as a replacement eyeball.
Make and model of your droid. What droid are we talking about?
I have a...
Oh man, I wonder how he's gonna react when you say this. I'm an IG-100 Magna Guard.
He's seen her already.
I have that.
I was
that,
cloaked and shit.
Yeah, he
Oh, really?
recognized you though. He was staring at you last time we were here.
That's why we didn't send her, to make sure that he wasn't able to fully identify what she was.
Oh.
Correct.
Okay, I have
That's
a
what you guys
protocol droid that needs some legs.
Standard issue protocol?
Mm,
Yeah, I've got a bunch laying around. Yeah, that's great. I'll get you an astromech droid and a spare pair of protocol droids in brand new condition, mind you.
Excellent. And
I wouldn't
then
ruin that in any way.
on top of that, the 1,000 credits.
On top of that, an extra 200 credits.
Wait, Cora, you sure we need legs for the protocol droid? It's fine the way it is, I think.
I need an answer, you two. I got business to do, and I can definitely get to work on this gun.
Take it away, Siam.
Let me make a quick call here, real quick, just to make sure that the legs are. My memory's a little hazy.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm gonna call Kyle and be like, "Hey, Kyle, do we want legs for the protocol droid?
Do you want Tara happy?
I did shoot. Protocol legs sound great.
Are you only messaging Kyle?
Yes,
Oh man.
because if I called you, no matter, you'd be like, "Yo, yeah, take all the droids, take all the parts."
Deal. I've got some paperwork I need you to fill out, sending over the ownership of this gun and the change of ownership in the legs, and I'll get you the credits. Take you no more than maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Everything will be good.
Oh, my hand hurts real bad. Corey, you're gonna have to fill this out.
He pulls out his data pad and hands it over, has you sign something. He signs something, transfers 200 credits to your account, Cora, and runs in for a few minutes. A little while later, comes out with a nice pair of silver protocol leg droids. By the way, silver doesn't necessarily mean they're his legs. Most protocol droids are silver.
Right.
Hands them to you and shakes both of your hands like, great deal. Pleasure doing business with you. Good luck. And he kind of...
Droid?
Oh, the droid was there too. The droid followed
Okay,
him out on
all right.
wheels.
What condition was
Great.
the astromech droid in?
Damaged. It's a little messed up and needs some work.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you can
Okay.
take time in to fix it. And the astromech droid, you know, beep beeps and it's like boop, 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 very excited. And then it's like boop, 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 boop.
I'd be like, you're gonna come home with us,
Oh
little
yeah, it's a
guy."
super talkative droid. I remember now.
I'm so excited.
As
we
a,
don't need any parts for it though while we're here, right? We don't need any droid parts for this.
I mean, you need to repair it, but you don't know what you need yet until you give it a good rundown. more
And
or
I'll be
less.
like, oh, any chance you have any repair patches laying around that you could part with?
He can sell them at base price of whatever the book says. No, he'll give you a 10% off for your negotiation. So.
I feel like we should pick some up now that we have 3 heckin' droids that we're looking after.
Okay. How much do those?
They're
cost?
25 credits per.
Why don't
Per
we
10.
instead of the 200 credits, since we're about to get a big payday anyway,
You're right. Would you? I'm just like crying at
take
this.
as
point.
many
You're right.
take as many of those repair
So
patches.
trade the 200
Wow.
for repair patches?
Like
Yeah.
a bulk purchase? That's fucking
Yeah.
sweet.
I
Good
feel
idea.
like we should do that.
That's a good idea.
Or they're 25 per, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I think, but he's gonna give 10%
Just go
off per
10.
purchase.
Just
So
go 10. Just go 10 for 200. That sounds good, right?
I'll
Bulk purchase. Bulk purchase.
bulk
Just discount.
purchase.
Plus, they opened a new credit line, so they got an additional discount. For opening new, you know what I mean?
If they're 25 per, I will
Also,
give you.
Cora's like really pretty, guys.
If you,
Memorial weekend sale, okay?
listen, before you don't need to butter me up anymore. If they're 25 per, I'll give you 10 for 200. He'll bulk it because your negotiation skills were good. He's happy to give you a discount on those as well.
Thank
You guys
so
are
On the way
much,
back,
kind
Take away
sir.
some of my tears that are on.
Mathis is like, take the shit and leave already.
No,
God.
no, I'm just doing what I can in my math.
crystals. And kyber crystals. Come on, guys.
Oh yeah, kyber crystals. He gives you 7.
Oh!
On the way back, the droid, the astromech droid, beeps a little bit, but every so often it stops and it just kind of goes in a circle until you kind of have to like give it like a kick and like redirect it, and then it's like and then it kind of follows you. Every once in a while, it does that like trademark like wow scream for no reason, as far as you can tell.
Cora, let's make note not to do the kick in front of Tara.
Yeah. Also, I don't think that Cora would have done that. Anyway.
You know what
I
I
feel like
meant?
she would have been tapping.
I apologize. What I mean is like tap it or redirect it or try and like adjust it, and it just kind of beeps and its lights kind of go off randomly. Every once in a while, one of its like compartments will flip open and like an antenna will shoot up and then kind of like spin around and then go back down, and then it's clearly functioning.
I love him.
What's this droid's name? Do we
I'll give you the designation in a little bit. Okay. I haven't given it a designation up here.
I guess we're just gonna go back, but I don't think we have anything else we're gonna do right now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, kind sir.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. If you're ever in Phomos again, well, first of all, I'll be surprised, and second of all, I'll be here.
We'll come see ya.
I'm just gonna wipe the river coming out of my eyes right now. What we spend our money on.
No, you don't understand. This is R1N0. This is an amazing.
This is not Rhino, Scott. This is not.
No,
Rhino.
it's R1N0. I think there's already a character sheet for him.
It's not the same droid. I'm sorry.
It was the 1,000 credits we spent on repair patches and droid legs for not even our droid.
As we're headed back, I'm gonna be like, we got a good deal. Tara's gonna be thrilled. We're doing a good thing for a good droid and
Scott,
a good
no.
person.
It's not him.
I'm gonna be comforting Siam, basically.
I just hope this guy actually pays us like he's supposed to pay us.
I have faith he will.
So, Kyle and Tara, before they even walk on the ship, you hear the beep, the energetic beeps and boops and whirs of an astromech droid. And it gets closer and closer until you hear the footsteps of Siam and Cora hit the landing pad as they walk up on the ship, and then a couple of bumps, a spin, and then he comes up the ramp.
What is wrong with him?
That's a great question.
You just hear, wow! But Tara, he said nothing's wrong.
Oh. He says that nothing is wrong.
He's in a mild state of disrepair, but I like him.
Beep, boop, 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 boop. How insulting!
Oh,
He believes that you are insulting him.
I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry.
He actually
by the way,
he rolls up to Cora and like bumps into Cora's leg a couple of times.
Oh.
Tara will put her leg in between them and be like, "It is not kind to do that. Please do not."
He looks he makes a noise in to you, Tara, and he says, "Are you my new master?"
You do not have a master. You are free.
Does not compute.
We have liberated you?
Maybe I'm gonna speak crazy here. Maybe we should make sure that he's healthy before we talk about the whole free part, just to make sure he doesn't hurt himself. We need to take care of him.
In-flight
protection.
business. In-flight business.
I love that. Cora's always like, the in-flight business.
So at this point, Zerat will go pay the people to let you guys leave your ship, and you're welcome to take off when you're ready.
Okay, you have the dice set up for me, sir?
Yeah, it's just an easy check. Planetary. You're not under any duress. You're welcome to go ahead.
Nice.
The
Holy
smoothest,
shiza.
an incredibly smooth takeoff. If it wasn't for the fact that you could see buildings in the sky moving outside the windows, you wouldn't even know you were moving. Kyle smoothly lifts you out of the starport and brakes to atmosphere until you hit space. Now, right now, Scott, astrogation check-wise, do you want to start heading towards the core worlds, or do you kind of just want to orbit for now? Or do you want to go to a different planet? Do you just want to...
We need to go to a different planet.
Yep.
I have two questions for you.
Me.
One, what was the name of the guy that was tortured? I can't remember.
Oh, fuck. He was in...
That's a weird name.
I don't think that we ever had his name.
I don't think you even got his name. Yeah, I feel like you might not have even got his...
Ofik.
O-F-I-K.
Ofuk.
I
Okay,
love it.
Okay,
There you
awesome.
go.
And he was destination first planet, right? What was the name of the planet that the droid and Zerat wanted to?
Oh, Zerat. Let me pop up in
I
the...
think that written down.
I feel like I've said it, but if you've got it written down, you got it before me, that'd be good.
No, it doesn't say which planet they're going to.
I don't see that either.
It might just be...
Never mind.
No, what was that, Cora?
Nothing. I thought I had it, but I don't.
Oh,
Well,
I could have
we
sworn
were
I
on
wrote it
Dream
down.
before.
Yeah, Raynor, that's where we're going.
Renardo?
Radnor?
Renor.
You should not go back
Oh,
there.
I was gonna say there's no way you're going back to Radnor. That is not right.
Ragnar was where we win.
Yeah, that's where the cops want you, probably. Renor, I think, is on the Corellian trade route, if I remember correctly. I'm going to look right now.
Yeah, which is I think what we're currently on.
Yes, you are definitely... You're right off of it, technically, because you did the Kessel Run, which is a little path. By the way, that they actually took the lore of the Kessel Run and put it in Solo, the movie, which is kind of cool.
That is fun.
I did not watch it yet.
I've not seen it yet either. Thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah, I actually haven't seen it either. I just read that online.
How
Well, you
dare
can also see it in all the previews and all the other movies.
Mhm.
How dare you?
I know.
Spoilers
What was the
galore.
name of the planet, Scott? Rednor?
Renor.
Renor.
You're adding extra letters. Renor.
It's like Reno. with
No,
R.
Renardo was the crime ring guy that stole that took the droid.
It was an inner rim.
Yeah, it's an
planet.
inner rim planet.
Once met Rebel Alliance.
Oh, is it this one? Hang on, I just need to Wikipedia this real quick to make sure I'm getting the right one. I think it was this one.
I gotta find a different map because that map wasn't working for me.
Oh, that's all it says about it?
Yeah, there's not much.
Okay, that means yes. I'm gonna go with this one. That is the build. It's called Byblos. Byblos. Byblos.
Byblos.
That's the name of the planet.
That's the name of the planet, and it's directly on the Corellian trade route towards the center.
Bring your beer. Losers are sober.
Are
Losers
sober?
are sober.
Or sober. There
They
you go.
can't spell. Like they can't spell.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll bring my beer, but no one better touch it.
All right.
Like,
So, astrogation check, Scott.
sure. I'm not using the astromech droid yet. We don't know.
No,
anything about
yeah, you have nothing. So it's an average difficulty, correct?
it. Sure.
Go ahead.
Just double checking my skill for it. I remove black dice. That's right. And I do
Yes.
it faster. All right.
Yes,
Randy's
you're
got-
really good at it. Just
Ooh.
takes you time. You want to make another one?
So that nothing bad happens if I fail like that?
No. It's just not when you roll with no like disadvantages and shit.
Okay. When it doesn't work, I'll actually call. Who's my co-pilot? I can't remember. Is it Cora or is it Siam?
I mean, Siam has been doing. I mostly just hang out in there.
I
Okay.
have a yellow and a green in piloting space. I've got only 2 green in astrogation.
You ignore black dice on astrogating, right?
I do.
Yeah, so you're good.
So I say to Siam, and you can apply black dice. I'll automatically remove
Okay,
them, right?
that's fine.
So I say to Siam, like, hey Siam, can I borrow you a second? The computer is giving me a. Just come here. And
Yeah, you got it.
Can you toss me a blue?
Here, have this blue dice.
I found this on the ground.
Oh wow, thanks. I gotta roll again.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Beautiful.
Okay.
So you're able to plot the course. It takes you like 30 minutes, but over the course of a failure and a success, no, even faster for you. So it's like 20 fucking minutes. It's not that. It's fast. Even with the failure, it's relatively fast. And eventually you're able to plot it. And as you typically see, the stars streak, the definitive snap of the ship hits hyperspace, and you are officially on the trade route in hyperspace.
Do you want me to keep track of how many emergency repair patches we have?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yep, I would
How
have
many did
given
you guys
them
buy?
straight to you.
What
10.
about 10?
Okay, so we have 15 right now.
Pretty inner. Wow. We're
Once
going.
I assume, Scott, once you hit hyperspace, you wheel your pilot chair around and you go back and join the conversation.
Yeah. Once everything's beep 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 boop.
Yep. Zerat is actually standing waiting for the 4 of you to start asking him questions or whatnot. He's fully expecting the conversation once you hit hyperspace.
Okay. So I imagine they've already started the conversation. I'm gonna kind of like slide in while they start it up, and I'll interject later. Go ahead, guys.
What do you plan to do with J9T4?
Well, first, get him repaired. Get him up in working order. Once we're back
Got
home...
you some legs, by the way.
Oh, wow, I didn't... That's a kind gesture. Thank you.
This is more for the droid than for you, to be honest.
We love droids.
The protocol droid, after hearing it, takes time. He's like, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
We have like a tear from that. Oh, you're very welcome.
Do not.
Damn.
I told you that we
Cracking
would get you
eyeball.
legs.
I am glad to hear, T3R4, that you are a droid of your word.
Yes. I am a droid of my word.
Zerat looks like, as far as he's concerned, once he's all fixed up, obviously the legs, I would like to fix the dent in his head and give him his eye back if I can, get that done, taken care of. He'll be free to do what he wishes on the planet itself. I admit I'm curious what they wanted from him, but I've tried talking to him, and he has very little to no recollection of to anything that happened beyond the kidnapping. And I think, and as he kind of taps on the head of the droid, some of that is because of that damage there.
How long is J9T4 or J9? Is that his name?
J9T4, yeah.
How long has he been in your possession? Your family's possession?
Oh, my mother's had him since before I was born. So decades.
What could he possibly know that would be so valuable?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. And J9
What is
pipes
it
up
that
and
you
he's
know?
like, They wanted-
J9T4?
what'd you say, Maggie?
Tara says, what is it that you know? J9T4?
Time passes and he just looks to you and he says, I could not tell you. I don't have any recollection of beyond who Zerat is and who his mother was. There's, and then he starts kind of twitching, considerable damage to my memory and circuits.
Can we look and see if there's anything we can do to help with that?
Mechanics checks is what's going to be required.
What about
To
those
just
repair patches?
to just assess the damage, it's going to just be a three purple dice mechanics check.
Who's our best mechanic? Because I would love to assist them.
I would also.
We don't have a
them.
mechanic.
That's be like literally as I'm sliding into the chair, as I turn around, like walking in, whatever, joining the conversation. Who's the best mechanic? Why? What's up?
Who's
I do
got
not
more than
believe we
2
have a
green
mechanic.
dice?
I know a thing or two about tweaking this and fixing that.
All right,
You have
fine.
never said this before.
I suppose you weren't really paying attention when I fixed that broken thing a few times.
You mean that thing that took you a really long time, and I
The
had to help
third
you.
time it broke. The third time. It was the third time. T3R4.
Actually,
the third time.
Yes, but you were unable to do it without my help.
third
T3R4 thinks
time
that
it
she
broke.
helped you the whole time because she was standing next to you helping you.
There's a third time it broke.
I was assisting you. It's true. That's what she's gonna
Tara,
think.
this is why we're friends.
can I, to those who are inspecting him, can I just get a mechanics check out of those who are looking to just see what the extent of the
Can I
damage
give
is?
can I give Kyle a blue die? Can I assist
You're welcome to.
with
Yep.
I would
Yeah,
like to also.
I would like to just assist him.
All right, everybody's assisting Kyle.
Yay, a bunch of blue dice.
I'm like holding
This
up
is
a
just
flashlight.
this is just you assessing the damage, Kyle. Okay, Kyle. Here's what you know. It's gonna take a lot of work, and it's gonna be very difficult to fix him completely. Alternatively, however, and what would be a much easier solution as to finding out the information, you can crudely, quickly, and simply with the tools that you have, completely rip out his memory core out of his head and just download the information right from the memory core directly, but it'd also ruin him almost beyond repair or to the point of beyond repair.
We can't
And this
plug
is
him in while
this
he-
is the protocol droid.
The protocol droid, correct.
Yeah. So, I will say, all right, we get a couple of options here. One of them is we can just rip out the memory core and just rip all the data off of it, and we can have any bit of information we need from that. But to T3R4, and then turning over to the actual owner of it. I know that we value this droid as being something more than just a data storage facility that has created arms and legs to work a task. So instead, we can slap the legs on it, and you can finish getting the droid repaired when you get back home.
You can, like I said, you can make an attempt too, Scott, to repair him. It's just going to be hard.
We have
Yeah,
repair
like I said,
patches.
My suggestion is we can slap the legs on it, and then you can finish repairing.
He doesn't like droids, so I don't think he cares that much. Is what?
It's just one of those things where Kyle's not like I have other things I could be
Yeah,
doing then.
it's not your droid. You don't
Correct.
care. They're an object to be owned.
Yep,
It'd be nice to know what information almost got us killed by controls my brain.
So you want me to try and see if I can fix it on my own?
I just think it might be nice to know who we pissed off today. If this droid knows something
I mean,
about
it
it.
Zerad
would be
actually-
good for us to get this information too. I think.
Zerat actually speaks up and he says, now that you mention it, I've never seen or come across these people who took this droid. Any information as to who they are, for me would be useful in the future in keeping him safe and letting local law enforcement know who to keep an eye out for.
Well, this will make a nice segue into a discussion of our payment because we did find a Force user.
And we bought your droid legs.
Well, I'm appreciative of the droid legs, though that wasn't something I asked you for, so I'm
It
not
was
gonna...
not something that he asked.
I know.
That was kind of for you, Tara. I say T3R4.
Yeah.
I did promise that I would get him legs.
See, we helped. We're friends.
Can you elaborate on Force user, please?
Like, choke slammed me with his brain.
Go flying. Ooh, make me shoot friends. How's that?
I didn't see it, but she's not the one in the group that lies.
I mean, I'm not one to disbelieve, but the legends of Luke Skywalker and his abilities are just that. Legends we've never seen.
Well,
And then
either
really-
I'm
I
crazy.
do not believe this was this Luke Skywalker you speak of.
Neither do I.
The Force user was not as well trained as a Jedi.
It's more that I don't necessarily believe that you came across or at least I find it hard to believe, not to call you all liars for doing an amazing task for me. And of course, I will compensate you for the difficulties that you came across,
Any
as
of
I
the
promised.
droids here, are they able to do like holograms? Is that
You
what
need
I'm
to actively like record it, and it's like a disc that you put in.
So I'd have to have a recording.
Yeah, you'd have to have a recording.
Okay.
It's
Dang.
like, was that the only person you came across? This Force user?
No, he had some cronies.
Well, there was the guys, there was the team, there was the group of people, the thugs that took him.
There were
and these
approximately,
guys came
and I'm going to give off the number of people that were in the room.
Oh yeah, in the room around, all told, like with everybody in it, like 20 people.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I'll compensate you gladly for what you've achieved. Obviously, you've achieved.
But also, there's your information. Like genuinely, with no embellishment, I got choke slammed by a man's brain.
Kyle, you said you work with repairs. If what you're saying is true, even if just the aspect of 20 people in a room is true, I'd rather know what's on that droid before we leave hyperspace than find out what's on it on a planet where I could be being watched.
Okay, I'm gonna play this straight with you. Okay, can I work on the droid? Sure. If I do so, even just examining it, all of us did this together, and it didn't take long. Nobody's at the helm, right? But I'm gonna be more or less doing this job by myself with maybe one assistant. I could make things better, or I could make things worse. Just understand that I'm being honest with you. If it gets worse, that's your fault, not mine.
He looks, he raises eyebrows, he's like, then I leave the decision up to J9, if he would like this to happen or not. J9 has been listening this whole time, and he's like, he looks to you, Kyle, and he's like, if this is the information that my previous owner supposedly put inside me, which came out really wrong, then I concede and accept the terms.
I'm like unhappy that he said that, but I don't say it, and I go, all right, and I like start heading off to the room that has like whatever tools available and
All
like our actual work area.
And repair patches.
While he does that, he will transfer credits over to whomever will take them. Who wants to take the credits?
Not CL.
Are we
I'll be
dividing
group
the crowds?
treasurer.
Well, you can take
I feel like Tara should be.
It should just evenly.
Yeah, you
Tara
just
should not
divide the
have
credits.
because we will be buying every droid in the cosmos.
Yeah,
So the initial
I agree.
deal was 500 to find and then an additional, was it 1,500 to bring him home before increase of pay for damages and fighting?
I wrote this
Correct.
down.
I believe that's what it was.
And it was me that he was doing that he hired. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I
But
believe I was
Sam
with
gave
you.
Kyle a dirty look.
But I was the one that went across the room, had the conversation. You guys were just eavesdropping.
I believe I was there also.
Siam will give Kyle a dirty look.
No, I was like in the bar with you.
Correct. Eavesdropping.
No, we were sitting. We were together.
You three were. Well, I was over there talking to him, and you guys were eavesdropping.
Siam will give Kyle a dead look.
He will transfer over 2,700 credits.
Yeah, we divide it evenly.
All right, 27 credits to Kyle.
2,700 credits, so that would be divided
2,700.
by 4.
Yeah.
Everyone has 675 credits.
There you go.
And we'll take our last break right here. And then we'll come back and wrap up the last bit of the session. Sound good?
Sure.
All right.
He's so nervous.
We'll see you guys in a little bit. Go grab a drink.
Don't
Do we
kill
gotta
the
do?
robot.
Don't go anywhere.
Tara will kill you.
I'm gonna kill the robot.
Ready.
We're ready now. We're back. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back.
No.
We're back for the last 45 minutes or so of the show. So, Scott, are you ready to make a roll? You're going to get to repairing this thing.
I'd
Are
like
you
to
ready to
assist.
murder a robot?
So I will say specifically to what's his name, Siam, as I walk into that room or whatever. With the
Tara's
droid, like,
definitely there helping.
like, Siam, you got the helm. Don't crash us.
I mean, you're in hyperspace. You're good.
Just don't mess up the droid.
You used to have to watch hyperspace things.
Yeah, but it's not... When you're on a major trade route, it's pretty safe.
all right.
How many of
so,
us can assist on the repair?
I mean,
Ah,
just
fucking-
one.
Technically, I think it's
Two?
supposed to be maybe one, but I don't care if you all get blue dye. Whatever. It's all good. Scott,
So only one of us
Tara?
can help him.
would you like to... I'm going to say all of you can help him. That's fine. I'm not going to fucking screw you.
I'm gonna flip a blue die your way.
Everybody gets a blue... Everybody gives you a blue dye, Scott.
So is it literally like a crowded room and everybody's like working on it?
I'm holding up a flashlight.
Yeah, like one's got a flashlight, like it's surgery around a
I'm
table.
gonna
telling
watch
you what to do.
You've got the doctor and the nurses all around.
Oh God.
And Zerat is out in the back, pacing back and forth like a worried mom.
Or
The worried
worried
father.
dad.
waiting
Worried
for the
dad. Yeah, worried dad.
Is our bounty hunters tied up like trying to get a view?
All right, Scott is against 4 purple die. Light side?
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna use a light side point just to not freak the fuck out because I'm crowded by a bunch of motherfuckers.
All right.
So
Do it.
All right.
yourself
You give
the
yourself the upgrade?
yeah, I got it all. All right, here we go. Yay.
Didn't even have to use repair.
You fucking
also remembered his old master's
smashed
bank
it.
account and gave it to us.
Scott, this takes you well over an hour of
That's it. Wow.
well, whatever. It's just a droid. It's not actual surgery. You're not like having to clot bloods and all this other stuff. It's just wires. But it takes, with their assistance, it takes you about an hour, a little over, until eventually you connect the last wire with that memory core, flip the switch to turn him on, and he's making considerable less noise. The kind of quiet beeping has stopped. The loud whirring has stopped. And as he kind of boots up and he's going through what his boot up protocol, as he's speaking, there's no more white hissing noise happening when he speaks. He seems to be in working order. And he looks up, and as he kind of realizes he's at least in better condition, still missing legs, he looks to you, Kyle, and he says, "Thank you, sir."
Yeah, I'll take all that credit. Looking at like the room full of people.
I'm gonna throw the rag at you.
I'm just gonna like nudge him, like, good job.
Accessing memory core, and his eye dims as he seems to be lost in his own thoughts. Minutes pass. Many minutes pass. An hour passes. At this point, I assume you've guys gone about your business and doing things.
Yeah,
But
Tara's still
Or-
sitting there.
okay,
Cora
Zerat
goes
is actually
back
with you.
Cora goes back to like tending to the prisoner, and I kind of want to find out if I can untie this guy and trust him, because
Oh.
Cora does not like the idea of having a prisoner when she could have a friend.
Apparently.
Y'all doesn't like the idea of a
Yeah.
guy that we literally tortured for an hour being let go.
Feel free to talk to him then, Cora. Go ahead. You've got plenty of time.
I'm gonna be like, first of all, what's his name again? Sorry, oh, it was Ophik.
Ophik.
Oh fuck.
All right, Ophik. I think we can both agree that I have taken pretty good care of you here. Are you feeling better
He-
than
he-
you were a couple days ago?
Yeah, I mean, it's only been a day, less than.
Okay.
But he's
Better.
still beat up, but he definitely nods. He's like, I mean, I can speak again, which is a step above.
And I really want to be able to trust you. Can I trust you?
Can I trust the droid?
I can promise that I will do my best to make sure that the droid doesn't get upset by you, but there are a few things that you'll have to know.
Leave me tied up.
Okay.
That's
All right.
I agree.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Me
Just
either,
so you know,
but
I don't like that you're tied up here. I want you to know that I had nothing to do with this.
you weren't there. You've been nothing but kind to me. Your pilot told the droid to get information from me, and the droid's decision was to punch me in the face repeatedly until I gave everything I knew.
Protocol 67948. Yeah. Yeah.
He just shakes his head. He's like, just leave me tied up. I'm probably safer this way.
Okay.
I'm just gonna smile out there as I hear
Just
that protocol.
remember, if the droid talks to you, that droids are people to us.
Everybody has their beliefs.
All right. She continues to like take
care of him.
and-
Does anybody else want to have any interactions while you wait for the droid, or just do you want me to fast forward to when the droid either wakes up or dies?
Tara is just sitting there watching.
Okay.
While Tara's
Not
watching,
moving.
I want to make sure that Tara and I are cool. So Tara, about shooting at you, I hope you believe me that I didn't do that of my free will. I was under control there. I don't want to hurt you. You're my friend.
I just want to scan him to see if I think he's lying.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, it's a simple roll, so you're welcome to roll like a perception check.
I'm trying to help her. I'm not going to oppose it all, so yeah.
She fails.
You
She
don't
thinks
think, I mean, you don't think he's lying, more or less?
Okay.
But to your credit as well there, Tara, you know Jedi pretty well, or at least Force users pretty well. While you may not have been affected by mind-controlling powers, you've at least heard of them.
I have seen Force users do things with people's minds. Although it does not affect me, I understand.
If I turn on one of you guys, if we ever see someone like that again, and any of us turn on each other, we should stop that from happening. It's not us, so maybe disarm me or disarm them or whoever, because we need to protect each other, but also not let each other hurt each other. I'm gonna go lay down. You understand, right?
I think that I understand.
Great, good. Glad we're on the same page. Hope that J9 turns back on soon.
I will wait.
I'm like sweating bullets as I back away.
I will say this. 3 days will pass before J9 comes back online.
Oh, jeez.
God, I don't have enough beer to get through that.
unlimited supply.
Is there anything you guys want to talk to Zerat about before anything happens? I assume no. I think you guys are good.
He doesn't seem to have any more like.
I just want to be friendly with him. I want to make sure.
He's
that-
very, very friendly. Happy to be.
Can I try to like roll something to make sure he's not withholding anything from us?
Yeah, I had a quick question for him.
Go ahead.
And so Siam would totally be able to jump in on this and just be like,
Sure.
so we're bringing you to the planet that you asked for. It's your home world. You wanted there. Are we going to be like dealing with more crap because we're bringing you there? Or are we actually going to be able to dock safe, spend the night safe, maybe get a safe meal, and maybe fly back out safe?
I don't know who you've been working with in the past, but I am clean. I've never done criminal work in my life. This is the first time I've ever had to do anything like this, and it was difficult. It cost me a lot of money, and I went through many different private investigators. We should have no issue landing. I am not wanted for anything. I have no criminal record. I just wanted my droid back.
I'm happy to hear everything that you just said, except you're implying that people that have done criminal work are dirty.
They call it crime for a reason, don't they?
Hmm. I'm going to walk away and
Other than that, your droid has, out of nowhere, attracted a lot of attention, and
Yeah.
you're sure you know that a generation has passed that you guys have had it, and just now, all of a sudden, everyone wants this droid. You know nothing about that.
I am as baffled as you are, Siam.
Can I roll
What?
anything to make sure I believe him?
Perception checks.
Kyle, you're there with me too. Do you want to roll a perception?
sure.
Oh,
It's a beautiful
spit in
roll.
my ear, fly boy.
I give you all the advantages.
Thank you. Thank you.
Siam, it's new to you, but this man is coming off very earnestly, very honest. He does not
Burn,
seem to
so clean it
understand.
burns my soul.
Yeah, more clean. Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm with you. It concerns me. I've known I've known this droid since I've been born. It's been my mother's droid since I was, before I was even around. If this, for whatever reason, this droid is drawing attention, then it is before my time.
What are the circumstances surrounding your mother's death?
Natural causes. Died in a hospital surrounded by her family, including me. I watched.
Why did you want the droid back so badly?
My mother meant a lot to me. She did a lot for me. Her dying wish was to ensure that her droids were safe.
Okay.
If your family gave you a dying wish, would you not do everything in your power to make sure it happened?
Even Sion would do that.
Cora, did you ask a question?
That was it. That was.
Oh, that.
Oh wait, no. Did she have any friends that like?
Family friends here and there that we saw during holidays and the like, but are you implying something more sinister, something more subtle?
No, I don't mean to at all imply anything unsavory. I just trying to get to the bottom of it. I mean, it could be bad guys going after information about good guys, and I'm just trying to figure out anything that we can.
I'm eager to learn whatever it is J9 has buried in his memory core that's had him in standby mode this long. I'm concerned. Not only for what we find out, but I'm concerned that whatever we find out would tarnish a memory of my mother.
If you'd like, we can just listen and relay the information to you.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to hear it too.
I can understand.
I've got one more really important question before we'll just kind of move on. Do you like a Thorian Pale Ale? I'm like,
he flashes a grin and he reaches out to take it and he's like, I don't know yet. As he cracks the bottle and takes a swig.
wait till you get the tab.
I think I'll actually, if it gets to the time where it's actually going to start playing, check
Yep.
everything, make sure everything's online, I'll actually grab a beer as well, and I'll actually drink a beer as well. I don't ask Siam. I just do it because I assume that it's open for everybody.
Okay. Eventually,
Sure.
as you guys are around, walking around doing your own thing, you actually hear, Terra's right there though, you actually hear J9, his voice after 3 days of standby mode, and you just hear him say, Master Zrot, Master Zrot, are you around? I assume everybody at that point kind of like comes up from where they are and meanders their way into the room, and you hear Zrot say, J9, I'm here, a moment, and he walks out, and he comes next to him, he's like, what can I do for you, J9? J9, looks to Zrot. Remove my chest panel. There is an object, small, hidden inside the wiring and circuitry inside my chest. The size of, well, and he brings up one of his arms and he's like about that big. That is all I have memory of. Your mother put it there. Shut me down. Retrieve it. Zrot looks to the four of you, like, you guys cool with this? Just kind of like a glance, if no one immediately speaks out.
I can do it for
Tara
him.
opens the chest piece.
Okay.
There you go.
And he'll reach over and then turn J9 off and push his hand in and start feeling around. He feels around for a little bit till he, pulls, eyes widen, pulls out what looks like a little chip that would fit neatly into a data pad. He pulls out a data pad. He has his own, but puts it on the table for everybody to see. He doesn't want any secrets. And he's like, well,
I turn J9T4 back up.
yep, he boots
on,
back
and
on.
I close the panel.
Did you retrieve it, Zrot? Zrot kind of already at the table with Kyle and such over there. He's like, I have it, J9. I'm about to put it into my data pad and figure out what this is. Hopefully the mystery of your kidnapping is going to at least be resolved soon. J9 just says, it is good to hear, Master. Zrot puts the thing into the little chip into the data pad, boots it up, starts looking through. It isn't long before whoever's around sees a map, star map, with a little dot with a little line that strings out and it just has like some lettering, just like some random lettering, like identification, like M9776L. As he moves and like zooms in and he moves, gets closer and kind of does that little you know, separate your fingers to zoom into the map and move in, it's clear this is on the outer rim. Not near where you are, but an outer, further away on the outer rim from where you are, more to the east side than anything, or the west side rather than anything.
This is like the star version of Vault 76.
Oh.
Sorry. That's a joke.
Gotcha. No, I got you. Eventually he kind of steps back and he's like, huh, its coordinates to a derelict ship. Does anybody recognize this? And he kind of steps away for the four of you to look. What you see is the schematics for a ship. Like it's hard to describe without being able to draw it, but you're zoomed in on the star map and there is a rotating picture of a ship. And there's like schematics kind of displaying all throughout it. Nothing important, just like the layout of the ship more or less. Can I have all of you please make me, well, before I have Tara make it for me, can everybody else please make me a lore check?
Hold on.
Brain cells trying.
Do we have any?
No, you used the last one.
Yeah, too bad.
And I have no reason to use a dark side point, so. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Tara, can you make me a lore check?
I don't have a good lore check, so.
All right. We'll see what happens. You succeed.
Oh, barely.
It was an easy lore check for you. Tara, you know this ship. You've seen this ship plenty of times. It's derelict. It's old, clearly destroyed, at least in the location. But it is a vessel that is routinely used, at least was routinely used, during the prequel, during the Clone War era. Typically for the Republic, and typically a Jedi vessel.
Yeah.
Usually used for training, more than anything.
Jedi training vessels, hey-oh.
Hmm.
That
Sounds
looks
like
a ship,
the
all right.
shade might be on there.
I'm pretty sure this is our galaxy we're looking at.
Correct.
No, that's all Siam can gather. That's how bad he failed.
Oh, oh, okay. But yeah,
bad.
Tara, you recognize it. You've boarded a couple of these, not many, but a couple.
I have boarded a couple of these ships. 2 of these ships.
Yep, yep.
When? Recently?
Zrat looks to you as like, what kind of ship is it? I don't understand. Why is this important? Why would my mother hide this on the family protocol droid? Nothing is making sense.
The Republic used this ship to
The
train Jedi.
The Republic.
I have defeated many Jedi.
Boy.
It still doesn't answer any questions. It
It's
just
your
raises
mom,
more.
man. How are we supposed to know?
He kind of throws his hands in the air and shrugs like, I don't know. I don't understand why this was important.
Hey, listen, your planet, it's pretty far on the inner
Yes.
rim of all this. That was usually people that was on, the Galactic Empire side. Your family, do you know if they were with the Empire or the Rebels?
My mother really never spoke of the war. My father was dead before I met him. I mean, it's possible he died in the war, but my mom always...
I hope I didn't kill his father.
But my mom always said that he just had an unfortunate, I don't want to say hover car, collision accident, speeder accident.
Well,
Perhaps he had lied to you.
do we
I don't
want
think
to
so.
Investigate this?
Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to head over
It
to the
makes sense that
astrogation
a
computer.
Jedi would be trying to get this information then.
I don't think that was any Jedi we ran across.
Well,
I don't know. He
it was
did-
someone
This
interested.
is too
in
much. Force
the
you
information.
guys are talking to Force users, and you're telling me this is a Jedi ship that my mom put in there. What if it's not a Jedi ship? What if it's just an old derelict ship?
It is a Jedi ship. It was used during the Clone War.
How would you know?
I am from then.
You know what? Why don't we just find out where it is, and then we can figure out what it is after we see it for ourselves. T3R4 is pretty solid on its memory, So
Can you tell us what type of ship this is, Tara?
You can't. You don't know.
I do not know the model.
We know what era around it. So if we know the time period, we can probably find the ship. Who's good with computers? All right.
Scott, what were you saying you were gonna do?
it's me, by the way. I'm
Yeah,
one
you're the
with
computer guy. I
computers.
know. I know you're the computer guy.
So I didn't say anything. I'm like, no. I was gonna make an astrogation check with the coordinates to see how far it was off course from where we are right now.
Oh, where it is on the map? Yeah, it's very easy. It's an easy check. Feel free to make an astrogation check.
Thank you.
Can I start looking to see if I can find the type of ship this is?
Man, as far as you can tell, Kyle, this thing is months away, easily.
I
really
say,
far.
I call back. I'm like, it looks like this thing's months away. Honestly, this isn't priority number one. I say we get our new astromech to start plotting give it its first task. Let it start finding if there's a different way to do this. But we should
It's
still
true.
get you back home.
Our next priority is to find Rara.
I mean, I think for a second I'm like, I think we're on Rara step. Yeah.
And the step following that is to find Luke Skywalker.
Well, we still need more money for that one.
Excuse me, what?
Oh, I am sorry, LS.
Oh, never mind. Her memory, its memory is a little damaged. Never mind.
Uh-huh.
I forgot to call him LS.
I just wonder what in the world is so valuable about this old derelict ship that we almost died for it, saving half of a protocol droid.
You didn't die for this. You almost died just for the protocol droid.
Well, I know, but I'm sure that guy didn't care about, a protocol droid. He wanted this info. He knew this was there.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He might actually already be on his way there.
I mean, ultimately, this isn't our business.
No, he wouldn't know because he didn't have it prior to this.
Yeah, he doesn't know. That's what I'm saying. No one. We are the only ones that know what this is right now.
Yeah. No, you're right. You are very, very right.
I'm gonna start searching our ship for more bugs again because I just have bad things going wrong. So I'm gonna go look around
Sure.
everywhere twice.
I'm gonna ask the guy Zrat straight out. Be like, if we go looking for this derelict ship, is that something that you would want to? Hold on. I turn to Cora and I'm like, if we go looking for this derelict ship, is him being there something that we want?
You're muted.
Cora?
Are you speechless?
I think so.
Is this something that? I mean, this could be dangerous. And what are we benefiting from this?
Well,
Possibly some money, or we can go back.
ships are worth a lot.
We apparently need more credits. Would you pay us to find this ship?
And what if this ship is better than our ship?
Well, that seems unlikely from... I don't even know how old this thing is. The information that we have is, but when this was even put into J9, it was clear that the ship itself was... It's in bad repair, at the very least. As
There's
far
a
as...
It's not
bad
gonna be
police
worth
shooter out
nothing.
there trying to get to this ship for information.
Here's all I can... If you're looking... If your goal is monetary gain, I have very little left. I spent everything I could giving what I had to you. However, if what your droid says is true, I imagine if there's anything on that ship, it would be worth quite a sum more than I could ever pay you.
Do you not have any other value?
I have enough to get by for a little while longer, but
No, I mean you, utility-wise. Do you not have any other use?
Oh, Tara, I'm sure. Listen, he's good for conversation and laughs. He's a good drinking, but plenty of value. Plenty of value. At least 200 credits a week value.
See? Siam has value in talking and drinking.
then my
I
value
don't
lies.
value in flying the ship. Cora can heal. What is your value?
I see.
I have a desk job on my homeworld, and I will be keeping an eye on J9. Why does that matter, out of curiosity?
She looks at Kyle and says, "Perhaps it may be too dangerous."
Kyle.
Kyle.
Um,
Good morning.
I think we should go.
I
I
meant too
think-
dangerous for him, not for us.
I think we should go. I don't think that's why I brought it up, right? I don't think he should come with us. I mean, for a couple of reasons. If you're dead, who's going to pay us? You know, and also, this isn't really what you're cut out for. I mean, I gesture towards the broken droid that's still missing legs. I don't think your droid is either.
Just to make it clear, I never volunteered to go in the first place.
I just assumed that you'd want to go to find out what this is about.
It's only your family's history. You know, no big deal.
Okay, well, let's not pressure him into wanting to go.
No, if you
none of
don't
us want him to.
go,
It-
then
well,
you, by all means, will drop you at home. We have a prisoner that we need to get rid of anyway. You are by no means obligated to go, but I feel like we're going.
I'd ask you this, as this is my mother's information and the like, and this, you come across it because of the good deed you did for me. If you decide to go, the only thing I would ask is you tell me what was on that ship.
Of course.
I just want answers,
Well,
really.
we could talk about that information, and I'm gonna look at Cora here, like to see how she reacts, and you know the value of that kind of information, right?
That information.
He picks up the data pad. He's like, I have the location of that ship. Without the information as to the location of it, you aren't getting there. You
You
understand?
saw, we
We're
know.
not going to charge you for the information regarding your family.
I saw the coordinates, right?
Saw, yes.
I'm going to repeat the coordinates.
But it's gonna be one of those, like, if you knew the coordinates, then why did Scott have to make an answer? It's one of those things where you need the coordinates to plug into the computer and do the mathematics. It's not one of those things you can look at the map. It's like looking at the map of the United States, being in Rhode Island, wanting to go to California, looking at the map once and being like, I'll get there.
Well, it's even
Gotcha.
worse than that, right?
It's worse because it's the universe, and you have
Because
many
you
different
have to
trade routes.
do certain routes.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not it's not that easy.
It doesn't matter. Cora wouldn't let any of these people charge this guy for.
But see how I'm saying that he's like,
information regarding his
the deal
family.
is I give you the coordinates for yourself, and all I want is answers.
Absolutely.
And the ship will fuel itself, and we'll feed ourselves for free for the months it takes to get there. Silly me. I'm gonna like walk away.
I mean, Siam's not wrong.
Do it on your own time. I'm not asking you to do this now. I don't expect to be in any trouble, and I expect to be working my job on this planet, hopefully for the rest of my living days. And J9 will be as safe as he possibly can be. You don't need to do it now. I'm just asking if you decide to do it.
Are you sure that J9T4 will be safe?
I will
Wasn't
be.
last time they were in your hands, they were stolen?
Well, with the information of those who stole him now, I can at least let local law enforcement know, and I'll have more than just my own pair of eyes on him.
Perhaps you should leave the data chip with us. We can hide it or destroy it, so that way, if they do come finding him, they won't have that information.
I've actually already got it plugged into the to our astrogation computer. So honestly, you could just destroy that now. We've got the coordinates all plugged in.
Seems like a great idea. That should be destroyed. Yes.
He'll pop the thing out of his data pad, and he'll just kind of hold it out for whoever is eager to take the chip.
I'll grab it.
Sure.
Are we sure we've got everything off of this? Like we don't need to do any more with it?
There was nothing else on it.
I'd do anything I can to make that droid untraceable as well.
Well, he has no restraining bolt, and Kyle, I imagine if you were going through it as intricately as you were, you would have saw something else while you were repairing him. But
Paint job, tint the eyes.
I will
touch up the
have-
number.
I will have someone back on my home planet, trusted, of course, take a look at J9 and give him a once-over.
So,
I think this is a deal.
Tara, do you want to destroy this for us? Can you like crush this in your fingertips?
I will take it and destroy it.
Yep, easy enough. You crush it in your
I
hand.
crash it.
I want her to like throw it in her mouth.
Eat it.
so we'll both getting those legs back on you then, huh, buddy?
And J9 is like, that would be appreciated, Master. And then he realizes he doesn't know your name.
why don't we just not use the phrase master? I say, kind of like nervous glance over at T3R4.
He's like,
But
but
you
it
just
is
call me Kyle.
it is what I'm most comfortable with, Master Kyle.
Yeah, why don't we just go with Kyle, please, and thank you.
I much prefer Master Kyle.
Well, then you know what? You can call me. I don't know. Let's make up a name. How about Master Kylo?
This is a lot.
Master Kyle, it is.
No, Kylo.
Master Kyle.
Kylo.
His eye like sparks a minute. Master Kyle.
Apparently, I didn't fix him all that well.
And on that, the camera will pull out of the ship as we see the ship continue down in hyperspace and
Hey,
zoom.
come back. We're not done with you, camera.
Yeah.
The ship flies out of sight.
We want more money.
More money. There's no more money to be had.
We have an astromech droid.
I want to get their straining bolts off of our new droid.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Get back here. We have an
It's never
astromech
had
droid
one.
to work with.
Wait, we need to repair it first.
It never had
Harpoon
one.
gun.
It never had one.
That is correct. The astromechanical droid very clearly did not have a restraining bolt
Oh,
as it
awesome.
sassed the shit out of Korra.
Cool.
But it looked to you asking if you were its master, Terra, because who knows? Maybe that's all it knows.
Oh, okay.
But he was
So-
angry at Korra. Well, insulted.
Can T3R4 and I do a diagnostics of the astromech droid?
I will straight up just tell you what's working and what's not on it.
Sure.
It's missing all of its in the book. Its current equipment is missing. It has none of the equipment it has listed. Its astrogation check is 2 less than what it normally would due to damage. So it's only got an astrogation check of 1. Why are you excited about that?
Because you kept Mike on.
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind giving you the rundown of the specs of the droid. I just got to find out. I forget what other aspects he has. Oh god. Where'd it go?
Can't take that camera away from us.
Well, I can.
It sounds like mutiny.
No matter how much you want a mutiny to happen, it's fake news.
Is
all
anyone
fake.
write this down? I'm not typing this out. Is someone typing this out?
I have astrogation check 1.
Okay, hang on. Astro Mech
got
Droid.
no
There it
script.
is.
It's 2
410.
astrogation.
Do you have the page for me? Because it's something I can just rip off that.
Yeah, it's
Oh
four,
yeah,
it's
why
page
don't you just make a
410.
little char sheet for the little droid?
I'm gonna have to.
I'll take care of all that. Don't worry.
It's basically astrogation 1, computers 1, cool stays 2, mechanics stay 2, piloting stays 2. None of the equipment that is listed on it is on there, and he's like clearly dinged up and has some personality quirks.
Wait, so everything's the same except astrogation, which is only a 1?
And computers, which is a 1.
Okay, and how do we fix that?
Just a couple of successful repair checks that are going to be at a very specific difficulty.
Oh, okay, so everything's the
Okay.
same except for equipment. Change those to 1. We need to make some checks to increase those to 3.
Yep.
Cool.
Needs repairs.
I'm gonna step on the washcloth with my bare, sweaty feet a little bit that I was using to wipe off Kyle's sweat and get ready to help him get back to work.
Hell yeah.
Are those going to be yellow dice or green dice? I imagine yellow, right?
I imagine so. Well, I'll stat him out, and you should be able to figure it out.
I mean, I suppose, yeah. If it's just raw intellect.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas astrogation, you have to have quite a few. Yeah, I guess that's how it worked. Okay.
Yep.
Because NPCs don't work quite the same way, but
No.
okay, cool. I'll take care
All
of.
right.
I'll take care of that.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys had fun, as always.
Yeah.
We will be back tomorrow night with Dark Sun, myself, Scott, Wade, Dave, and Ollie. We shall be running episode 1 of Dark Sun campaign tomorrow. If you missed the prequel episodes, those are already up on the YouTube channel or here as VODs if you want to check them out. If you want to watch this VOD because you came in late, if you're a subscriber, you can watch it right away. If you're not, it'll be up on the YouTube channel in a few days, which the link is down below. And we will go around, as always, and see what people are up to, starting with Scott. No, I did not discuss the morality system thing because I didn't have the time to learn the morality system right away. That'll start hopefully next week. Kyle, or Scott, you are welcome to, what do you got going on other than the, tomorrow night's show and the like?
Well, tomorrow night's show
Yes.
is technically session 1
I hope you're excited.
of that game. Of course I am. I'm going to kill you.
Why me? What did I do?
Listen, if you did not see the Dark Side campaign to like more or less this universe, this world, this everything running along a similar timeline, but different characters, oh God, you have to check out the session we did last week that we're going to be doing about once a month for this game. It was so much fun. Maggie is frightening. We're talking some Thonk level bullshit here. We have a little
It's a different type of thing. I think Thonk was better at the other type of evil.
A different type of evil, yeah, exactly. So we have a special little thing going on for that right now for our Patreon subscribers of a certain tier. You actually can. They need a crew for that vessel, and I easily, as the storyteller of the game, can NPC it up. But you can actually design who their crew is. I already have, I think, 2 of them designed by Patreons, in which case, thank you. Or patrons, sorry. In which case, thank you. But if you want to get in there and help pick that crew, it can be a lot of fun for them
Help
to deal
pick
with.
who dies again. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Dude,
Yeah, I mean,
just so we
that'd
can
be fun.
kill all of our crew immediately after they're designed.
Other than that, you can just find me at DaleRick.com or Googling DaleRick anywhere. Okay.
Sweet. Maggie, how about you?
Hi. You guys can find me at Margaret Crone in all the places, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all the things. I upload new gameplay videos every day on my YouTube channel, which is Margaret Crone Plays. It's the only one that's different. And I stream on my channel. You guys can come check it out. I do lots of tabletop stuff. I'm very excited to play through lots of goodies. I just got the new Ring Canaan's book. Super sweet. And Blades in the Dark. So I'm really excited to play some new stuff.
Wait.
Hell yeah.
No. Other one. This one.
Oh,
the-
nice.
Mike has my book. Give me my book.
Here, you get this one because I get the cooler blue one. You can.
That's okay. That one matches all my other ones.
True.
So-
You can keep it uniform.
I just got married, so I feel like you guys should give me the books as wedding presents.
It's true. This is true.
You know what? Hold
I
on. Wait.
like
I got you. Hold on. Where is it? Oh yeah, that's right.
Offended.
Roll a negotiation with.
I've been having tons of fun with this. It's been awesome. And as Scott said, you should definitely go check out the Evil campaign. If you enjoyed this, check out that because that was a lot of fun. And I also dressed up as a Twi'lek if you're into that weirdness.
Dope.
Yeah.
Cool. Doxy, what about you?
Oh, hi, I'm Zero Doxy.
Hello.
You can find me at twitch.tv/ZER0DOXY or twitter.com/ZERODOXY. But really, all I do on Twitter is either complain or talk about how I'm going live.
Hey, what the fuck else is Twitter for? Let's be honest.
I feel like a lot of people do the same thing.
Twitter is for angry hot takes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I do. I bitch about the games
But
industry.
I
all
more
the
or less
time.
stopped doing my political stuff on it.
Wow.
So I brought it down from
dangerous.
tons to once every other month. So
Meanwhile, I bitch about like
when I say space, you say pants go space, and see what people reply. And most of them don't listen. That's fun
'cause
on
they're
Twitter.
trying to be funny.
I know they try. That's
And
hilarious.
that's, yeah,
They
that's
try.
the truth.
Anyway, I'm just coming back from a week with no internet, so I will be going horde on the streams.
Hell
so
yeah.
tomorrow I have actually Barry Kramer is going to be on my stream tomorrow.
Oh,
He is
Barry's a good dude.
so fun.
What are you guys doing tomorrow?
I think we're doing Jackbox
Nice.
stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Molly loves
I
it.
love Barry. Barry's a sweetheart.
he's so great.
He is.
He's so great.
Cool. And how about you, Sir Wade?
Well, I won't be at any
Sir Wade.
bachelor pads anytime.
Knighted.
Well, tomorrow night I'll be here for some Dark Sun at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Mortifer will be back. on the-
Mortifer and Jack back together again.
Yes, kicking
Oh,
some
God.
rear.
Come on, that's a cool. We have a cool combo.
We do. Yeah, that came in. If you haven't seen the episode 0, go watch because we had a lot of fun with it. And also, I should be legally dead because Scott's an asshole.
listen. I just can't wait till Mortifer gets his hands on what's his name's umbrella. Because like Dave kind of surprised me at the beginning of that session. He's like, "I have an umbrella,"
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like,
For what? The sun?
"Oh, what?" Yeah, well, I think it's supposed to be a parasol, and I'm like,
God,
"Oh man."
Of course.
Like, where did you get a parasol? What's it made out of?
Oh, that's
What?
funny.
I'm gonna
Mortifer.
large, open it up, and hand it back.
It'll be one of those like it'll be like it goes from close like
We're gonna Mary Poppins, y'all.
No, yeah, Mary
Hell yeah.
Poppins fly. It
Let's do
actually has levitate on it.
Oh hell yeah! As big
That'd be
as I'll
hilarious.
get with it, I'll just hand it back to them after I enlarge and watch them fly away.
Fantastic. Well, other than D&D tomorrow, for myself, I might be streaming, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be streaming Detroit, Rosa Sparks. Let's go.
Ooh.
I'm excited. I hear it's the most unsubtle analogy for racism in existence. To the point where the game opens up with the androids having their own entrance to the back of the bus. So, very, very, very obvious, but David Cage is about as subtle as a brick to the face, as all of his games have been. Heavy Rain, Indigo Prophecy, etc. So I'm excited to see what shitstorm he kicks up with this particular game. Hopefully it's good.
Oh, I do YouTube and Twitch and stuff.
You do? You do?
Yeah,
You do
I
YouTube?
do stuff.
I didn't know you did YouTube.
What's your name on YouTube?
Yeah.
Lord Asshole 777, I think.
Oh,
or
all right.
something.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you're new,
Hey.
like you can do some stuff with me. I'll help you grow your channel a little bit. It'll be great.
Sub
Yeah.
for sub.
Yeah,
I'm-
sub
I'm
for
all-
sub, box for box.
I'm up for lording that asshole too. I mean, that's cool. You know.
We've had enough sexual connotation in like 2 months in the last 2 streams on this. I've seen more of Wardo.
This didn't have that much sex action, other than Mathis putting his hands inside of things.
He was naked the whole time we were
The
fighting.
robot chest.
Ren was
And
naked the whole
robot
time.
chest.
That's
Can
true.
I just say,
That was last episode.
That's true.
I'm saying.
Did you just say what, Doxy? You
Yeah,
both-
what would Doxy like to say in this whole thing?
Yeah, please.
were you guys saying there should be more sex? Because
I don't think it's possible to have more sex. I think
Oh.
we've had the most sex.
I
Don't
did
challenge her, Mike.
that. But if y'all want space orgies, I can go there.
We could
Oh,
just
no.
change this from Star Wars to Spaceballs.
How
This
does
bounty
robot
hunter is going to be
sex
the
work?
new rah-rah.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night, and then next week with week 8 of Lost Initiative, Star Wars, Faded in the Stars, etc., etc. I love you all,
Vibe attachments.
and I'll see vibe attachments.
Well,
how
I
many
was asking-
how many hard points
I
does
was
your
like,
vibrator
how
have?
does robo-sex work?
Stop.
Saying.
I don't know, man. My robot only has 1 hard point, if you know what I'm saying.
Forget upgrade.
It's like you need some upgrades, man.
Oh.
Oh god.
We'll see you next week, bye, or see you tomorrow night. Goodbye, everybody.
You can't take the
Goodbye.
camera away from us.
I'm doing it right now.
No.
It's too. No, it won't go. It won't go.
Wait! Quick question.
I can't. What?
No,
What?
quick question. What's the Astromech's designation?
Goodbye, everybody.
R4, calling it. Canon, R4.